The following program is a collection of stooges talking about happenings in the sports world. It is meant to be comedic informative. The opinions expressed on this show do not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their boss, or ESPN. There may be some cuss words because that's how humans in the real world talk. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further.
Hey!
What?
Let's go!
This show sticks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for.
Ah!
The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers,
You pig!
damn it! Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life.
Sport!
Hello, beautiful people. We are live at WWE World on this WrestleMania Feel Good Friday. This program starts right now. That's pretty sweet. Thank you. Yeah. As you can see, there's a reason that WrestleMania is must-watch. There's a reason that WrestleMania is celebrating 40 years of greatness. There's a reason that WrestleMania is the greatest show on earth. And that's because Michael Cole is here.
Hey guys, I am so excited to be a part of this show.
This audio is going to be something. That's what we're learning quickly, strictly because the WWE universe that has showed up here today is the reason why wrestling is wrestling. We appreciate you all so much. A lot of ones to the sky as we acknowledge the WWE universe that has showed up here. You need to acknowledge your tribal chief, Michael Cole, and everybody else in here needs to do the same. But I do say, Cody Rhodes will be here in about 30 minutes or so. The Toxic Table is here at Boston Connor and at Ty Schmidt. Con Man, looks like you're paying homage to The Undertaker, the dead man. And Ty, it is very evident that you're paying homage to Michael Cole of yesteryear.
Yeah, absolutely had to. You know, everyone comes to WWE World, and you know, you see a lot of people dressing up like their favorite WWE superstars. That reverberation is going to maybe give me a brain aneurysm, but that's okay. I mean, we're here. This is incredible, and I thought, you know, what better way to celebrate the start of this incredible weekend than to pay a little homage to Michael Cole.
Well, thank you.
Had to do it. Had to, you know, soul patch, suit, everything. We're not messing around here, okay? This is WrestleMania 4.
Yeah, obviously, WrestleMania is taking place here in Philadelphia at the Link tomorrow night and Sunday night. It'll be the biggest WrestleMania of all time because the final boss is here. The Rock is a part of the entire... He was 90 minutes late to a Q&A with Michael Cole yesterday.
It was actually 2 hours.
Yeah, well, I don't even know if... I don't know how this sounds, okay, in everybody else's ears.
Sure. Oh, boy.
I don't know if you... Can you guys hear us out here? They're saying to turn it up.
If we turn it up, it'll be Michael Cole ears for the rest of my life.
Foxy, there's people all the way over here in this corner. I mean, this place is...
Can't hear you. Oh, no.
Okay. Good to know. Good to know.
We can hear everything in this place at once in our ears, actually. Funny enough.
It's a gift and a curse. That is wrestling fans in a nutshell. These people have made this weekend.
Good luck.
Turn it up. Yeah.
And it's
Be
not
good.
just wrestling fans. It's Philadelphia wrestling
Yeah,
fans.
Philadelphia's the place.
Too much.
Final Four is also happening, obviously, tonight. The women's Final Four tips off. The men's Final Four tips off tomorrow. And sports are at an all-time high. And to be clear, to be in a city of champions like Philadelphia, Pennsylvania,
Sure.
on this particular...
Okay.
Whoa,
Maybe
whoa.
not.
I guess they don't really win.
Michael Cole, I don't know if you can hear us or not. some Eagles fans in the building. It does sound like. Michael Cole, WrestleMania, though, is the culmination of an entire year of work for the WWE and WWE superstars. This year is being billed as the biggest of all time. Why do you think that's the case as a man who's been here for 60 years?
Well, not quite 60, but thank you. This will be my 27th WrestleMania this year. Old. 23rd behind the mic. And I think WrestleMania 40 is the biggest of all time because you've got the clash of the yesteryear and the Rock, and yes, that. I mean, and I'm deaf, and I still can't hear anything. Is someone turning on an EMP or a dolphin with sonar?
Can't hear a thing out here.
Yeah.
In our ears, we can hear.
Oh yeah, too
everything.
much.
Out there, we can't. You were giving a great answer. I didn't get to hear it because I was listening to what they were listening to, which is absolutely nothing. This has got to get figured out. I mean, this has certainly got to get figured out because we got the King of Kings, your boss, the Cerebral Assassin, coming out here.
Your boss as well.
Yeah, yep. I don't have a lot of those. Not getting into it.
Yeah, right. Cerebral Assassin, though.
But Cerebral Assassin will be here in about 5 minutes or so. Ria Ripley, Mommy, will be joining us in the second hour. Logan Paul will be joining us. Gunther will be joining us. And Sam Roberts, the Lord of the WWE marks, will be joining us. But whenever you look around at this place, the NFL can learn a lot. Not from like the audio that our show is spitting out to these people. Ladies and gentlemen of WWE World.
They had it for 1 second.
We're teasing him a little bit.
What's that? He's
Could be aftershocks from the earthquake. That's true. Getting rid of everything.
No, I mean, what are we trying to find a perfect balance for right now? We've been here a few days trying to set this thing up, but the WWE World, you can't tell how loud the WWE Universe is going to be on the first day of Mania.
Oh, yeah.
I think this is a nice introduction for the people at ESPN that maybe were setting this entire thing up that had no idea what these humans were about to bring. Because those who don't fully understand the wrestling world, I don't think fully understand that the fans are a character in this entire thing. The fans are the ones that decide who goes, what goes, how it goes. And I think the big thing that we need to talk about this weekend is they're the only reason that we don't have The Rock and Roman Reigns as the main event on Sunday for the WWE Universal Championship, because the fans got so loud for Cody Rhodes it actually changed an entire career, an entire weekend. And that's where the WWE is different. I don't think a lot of people that don't know wrestling understand that.
Indeed, if it wasn't for the WWE fans being so vocal, Cody Rhodes would not have an opportunity to finish the story. And he does have that opportunity, which is his right, by the way, by winning the Royal Rumble match.
Yeah, but like you said, finish the story. I've been told he hates that.
No, yeah, he doesn't want to finish his story, okay, Cole? I don't know if you follow the WWE as closely as we do, but it is the culmination of, 2 years? And finish your story, that's not what it's about. It's about Cody fulfilling his destiny. It's not about finishing some story. There's more story to tell after, okay?
So obviously you don't listen to Cody Rhodes, you don't listen to his interviews, you don't listen to our commentary.
Never.
Because you're a stooge.
No. Whoa. Knowledge, brother. Sorry. I'm not a Cody crybaby like you.
I'm a Cody crybaby.
That's right.
Baby. I'll be the first to admit that.
All right, let's talk about some things that happened last night before we dive into full WrestleMania with the Cerebral Assassin, Mr. H, Paul Levesque. The NIT Championship was last night.
Yep.
Team that we had an actual vested interest in because we had a meeting set for this week if they were to win. Indiana State loses to Seton Hall in a barn burner. I was incredibly lucky to be watching that alongside Boston Connor, alongside JT and the boys. Taco's a drummer, Chris is a guitar player, and also Morgan Wallen. And also Bailey Zimmerman
And
Tyrese Halliburton. But nonetheless, there was potentially going to be a little NIL deal with the Indiana State folks, and we will certainly still make do on not the full amount, but we can work through some things.
And split it up.
With Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. That was a heartbreaker for Indiana State last night.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it felt like they, at halftime they had a ferocious run to tie it at half, and then they kind of had the game in hand. And then obviously Seton Hall, who we talked about yesterday, good team. They've beaten UConn, played playing a tough Big East. I mean, I think they went on a 9-0 run to close out the game and win it. So absolute heartbreaker. But Indiana State's got a lot to be proud of. They accomplished quite a bit this season.
Congrats to the Sycamores.
Yeah, good
and to Seton Hall. Congrats to them. Did you watch any of those NIT games, Cole?
Yeah, in between that and the Knicks' big win last night, I did.
The Knicks won?
Yeah, the Knicks won last night.
Jalen Brunson lit it up again.
I doubt it.
But he did.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Irrelevant.
Yeah, they won. He doesn't believe you.
Well, how about the Jets? They going to win the Super Bowl this year?
I like what the moves they made. I do. Although the Eagles got our guy Bryce, so.
Well, they also got Saquon, which is a massive win. Feels like the Philadelphia Eagles doubled up. I believe what we are being told is that they're rewiring the speakers so that the humans can hear this.
Nice.
Okay. Because there's a certain CCO walking over in a very cool suit. So do I.
Yeah, truly. Should we start chanting as well? Might help.
I don't know how it happens.
It's kind of like the water of game day.
Is this sabotage?
It could be.
Might be.
It could be.
One last attempt.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, there probably is a reason you're sabotaged today.
What's that, Cole? Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
You're about to get smacked in the mouth.
What are you talking about?
Some reality.
Because we're not Cody Crybabies?
Yeah,
That's what it is.
This is on WrestleMania. Obviously, massive weekend here in Philadelphia, even though all these people are standing around staring at us, can't hear a word we're saying.
Yeah, sure.
One of the most uncomfortable positions I've ever been placed in my entire life right now. Because what these people were told and sold
was
there it is, starting to trickle in.
Is that right there?
Yeah, that's exactly. That they were going to get a chance to hear legend after legend after legend after legend today to kick off WrestleMania. Now they can't hear a damn thing.
No.
And I know that everything was working last night, right? Because when The Rock showed up 2 hours late, those speakers were echoing through the whole place.
Yes, exactly.
Can we not plug into those speakers?
That'd be cool.
Is there any way we can do that? Okay, well, tell... Hey, in real time, we're figuring it out.
Yeah,
Figuring
exactly.
it out.
Yep.
Figuring it out.
Body to work.
We're in there. We're getting this thing. Start sign languages. Okay. Hi. Love you. We're plugging in the thing, and we acknowledge. We acknowledge. Okay.
Good heat.
There it is. All right. Cole, what would you do if an entire audience could not hear a word you were saying that was standing right in front of you?
I go to the bar.
Well, that's the problem with you. We've been talking about this. You somehow look younger and better than ever.
Thank you.
And you're boozing way too much.
No, not at all.
Just as a friend of a program here.
Hungover this morning.
Yeah, you were late to the meeting this
Actually,
morning.
I wasn't.
Yeah, you were late to the show meeting.
There was one person in the lobby at the call time of 8:30 this morning. That was me.
Well, that was the 9-3 or the 9-3 at 9 type situation.
Got your ass,
That's what you had
idiot.
going on. We're staying at the worst hotel in Philadelphia at Michael Cole's recommendation, which is fantastic. But Cole was ready to go to co-host today. I don't think he had any idea that there was just going to be no sound for the entire building.
No chance. Especially the when you walk in here after seeing what happened yesterday, we wanted to kind of hopefully deliver on all fronts
For the people.
For the people, exactly. And right off the bat, for there to be the chance that we've had thus far. That was not what I was expecting. But hey, that's what WrestleMania is
Adversity.
all about, baby.
It's all about adversity. Arthur Blank said that Kirk Cousins is the greatest leader he's ever seen in his entire life. Allegedly, the Atlanta Falcons are also sending a larger group to Michael Penix's workout to see what's going on over there. Kirk Cousins signs a $130 million deal. I don't know what they're doing at the backup position, but maybe Penix learns under Kirk. Is that the thought here, you think, Tone? Or is this all smoke signal season right now with planes and everything like that?
I mean, it could be. I mean, Kirk, we know, has how many years left? 3 or 4? I mean, Michael Cole wanted him last year when Aaron Rodgers got hurt. But yeah, Penix would be incredible. But the only thing with Penix is he's like already 25 years old. I don't know if he's a guy that you need to put under a guy for a year or two. I think he's ready to go, to be honest.
Yeah, I think he is too. And who knows how long he'll last? What? I don't think we should bring our guest out here if they can't hear it.
No way.
Yeah, I think so. But he's probably a busy human.
Sound guy sucks.
Sound guy sucks. He knows. Yeah, he knows.
Yeah,
He's in the middle of it right now.
Frantic. Someone get a hold of Bruce too, because I don't want him thinking this is on him, because he will in fact drown himself later if he
Speaking of, congrats, Nick and Carly.
Yeah, congrats.
Hell yeah.
newest member of the family. I mean, I don't even know what we've done a lot of things. I think we got a mobile microphone. Con man, why don't you get the mobile microphone?
Yep.
Let's get the mobile camera, okay? Let's go ask some of these people their thoughts on what's happening.
Yeah, I got a Jets mark with the American Nightmare flag right there.
Yep, perfect. Here you go.
Con man over here.
Yeah, that was a great catch, by the way, on the money.
This thing on? Can you hear me? Yeah. You can hear me? All right, cool.
Wait.
Here we go. Right here. You see this guy?
All right.
Hey, what do you think's gonna happen this weekend? Because clearly you're a Cody crybaby bitch. People are saying.
Did you hear that, pal?
The Rock does not deserve anything that he is getting. Cody Rhodes is a 2-time Royal Rumble winner. He is the one who's here day in and day out. Every live event. Every main eventing. The Rock just gets here and gets what he wants.
Just gets here? How old is that guy? Ask him how old he is.
How old are you?
21.
Oh, he doesn't know shit.
You don't know shit. Whoa. Can't swear like that. You got any bloodline members? Anybody who's there it is. We got one here. Okay. Hey, what do you think's gonna happen this weekend?
Roman's gonna smash him.
Yeah! Cody sucks, right?
Cody sucks.
Nobody in the audience can hear
No.
what the crowd is saying.
Right.
Oh, that's
Not
right.
at all.
Okay, sounds good. Let's do that.
We back?
We're bringing gain down on microphones to see if these speakers can work a little bit better.
Okay. Here we go.
That's a good move.
That sounds technical.
Cole, in this particular business, like what we're learning quickly is, you have to do everything.
Yep.
Have to have hands on everything.
Yeah. So why don't we just use a megaphone?
Oh, okay.
Stand on the desk and use a megaphone.
It's honestly not a bad idea. Are they
Go
selling
to
those
the
at
other
WWE, the Superstore?
Guy's sitting right next to the speaker going, I can't hear you. I don't know if the gain on our microphone's the reason why that speaker ain't working right here.
Have they checked? Is it plugged in?
Hey, do we have power?
Is it plugged in? Do we know?
Man, I'm glad I got out of bed for this.
Hello? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Is there any sound at all?
There's some.
Little bit.
Hey, little bingo now. Little bingo.
We can hear you just a little bit. Can we hear you a little bit more? A little bit louder now. 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 Can you hear us? A little bit louder now. All right. We can't make a mockery out of this whole thing.
Yep.
Can you hear us? Can you hear us a little bit out there?
A little bit.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now on this eve of the biggest and greatest WrestleMania of all time is 14-time world champion, current CCO of the WWE. Ladies and gentlemen, Triple H.
Time to play the game.
Don't be so.
No, I was back there fixing. I tripped over a cord. Apparently, it knocked out the speakers.
Yeah. That was you. Don't take blame. No.
I had to fix that.
Hey, we want to let you know the reason why the speakers aren't working is because these people are all so damn loud. Can't hear us again. Listen to this.
They want speakers.
They want speakers.
We want speakers.
We want speakers too.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We definitely
It's
do.
not just about having speakers, it's about having speakers that work. That's the trick.
Bingo.
Can you guys hear anything at all out there?
But they responded to you.
Anyways, Mr. H.
This is punishment for years of the what chant. Like now you legitimately have a reason to say what.
Mr. H, WWE World has seemingly been a smashing success aside from the speakers for these people to be able to hear us. But whenever you think about this WrestleMania, it feels like it's been billed as the biggest and greatest of all time, living up to the hype thus far. The coverage has been absurd. The Rock and Roman is going to be the biggest tag team match of all time against Seth and Cody. How did we get here? And how pumped are you that this is where the state of the WWE is right now?
I'm incredibly excited about it. How did we get here? A lot of hard work from a lot of people.
Spit the water.
Here we go. Yeah.
Hey, don't spit on the speakers.
They might break.
Content officer, you got any other non-sound things? We can do it for about 2 hours and 40.
Get the sucker cam going.
That summarizes my career. I was able to spit water, and I still can. I've still got it.
I think I had a chance to be at a boxing match with you, and you said a lot of hard work before they cut you off, and you're right. I mean, the WWE superstars, the crew, the production, I am so lucky to get to see it day in, day out to build to this point. I got a chance to walk with you during, I forget whose boxing match it was, at Madison Square Garden. One of the first times I think we've ever really met or hung out. And I was walking behind you, and people were screaming your name in like 7 different languages. Legit. WWE has become such a global phenomenon. How do you continue to build it and like not lose anybody's interest? Because obviously these fans, I don't know if they're all from Philly, but like the area. But then like internationally, what WrestleMania is about to do is absurd as well. How do you focus on all that shit?
Man, to me, it comes down to simple fact of storytelling. If you tell a good story, they will come, right? If we give good creative, you know, the talent are amazing, and I will put this locker room up against any locker room in history or anything else, from top to bottom. The athletes are incredible. You know, their dedication to this, their passion for it, their desire to make the show big all the way around. Right, there's a massive team that does it, but at the end of the day, it just comes down to the storytelling and what we can do. If we tell great stories, if the talent tell great stories in general, and then in the ring, and we deliver that, they will come.
Yeah, hell yeah, and they have, and they will, bigger than they ever have. And speaking of stories, would have been cool to see Rock and Roman. Connor's got a question.
Yeah, it would have been incredible. We were all hoping for that. But, you know, every, generation, you mentioned it, the stories are told. There's different eras. And right now, people are kind of having that debate, like, what era is this? You know, some people say the Triple H era. Some people say the Global era, obviously, the Bloodline era. To you, do you think this era has that staple yet? Or do you think there's still more to be told in this time of the WWE?
Man, I think it'll organically find its way to whatever people want to call it when it's getting into it and fully get into it. The reason I don't think it's got a clear name yet is because we're not into it yet, right? Like, to me, and I was there the Attitude Era, I was there for all of it. We didn't call it the Attitude Era while it was happening. That sort of came later, but you could feel this groundswell happening. Right now, you can feel this groundswell happening. I don't feel like we're in the thick of an era. I feel like the next couple of days, this is the launching pad of that era. We're just getting started, dude. Like, we are right now at the beginning of it. It's about to explode, and you haven't seen anything yet. This place is about to be on fire in a way that has never been on fire before.
That's awesome. That is awesome to hear. I love to hear the passion. If they heard that, they'd be pumped too. Cole's got a question.
You know, Trips, you and I both had the honor to be a part of the Attitude Era. And I've been meaning to ask you this for a long time. What do you think is the difference right now between that era, which was a massive boon for this company, and today's era?
In some way then, we were fighting for our lives, right? So when the Attitude Era was first coming to be, it was literally us fighting for our lives. There was a company that was out there that had more money, that was doing big things, that was kicking our ass in a way, and we wouldn't let them, right? We all, when they were, I can remember a distinct moment in time. I had just wrestled Austin, was on the build to WrestleMania. We were in Chicago at what was called the Rosemont Horizon at that time. I had just wrestled Austin. The week or 2 weeks before, they had been at the United Center. 6 of the top 10 guys didn't show up for their show at the United Center. Goldberg wrestled the Giant. It went like 38 seconds. Giant came out smoking a cigarette, put it out, right? Like Goldberg jackhammered him, whatever. Austin and I were in the main event at Rosemont Horizon. We went 45 minutes and gave them a pay-per-view, right? Our storytelling was better, all this stuff. So there's a moment where you feel that build, but we were building up against something. Right now, we're up against ourselves. We're up against the Attitude Era. We're up against the Ruthless Aggression Era, whatever you want to call it. The best of the absolute best of WWE. That's what we're working against. And these talent, they're hungry. They're excited for it. My job now is to not make anybody as successful as it gets, is to not get complacent. You got to keep that fire. You got to keep that passion, because if you don't, it goes away. You've got to approach every day like it's day one and go all out and make it work. And that's just how it works. If we can do that, you ain't seen nothing yet.
Hey, you saying that we're in a competition against ourselves is certainly going to be, come on. Up and to the right, baby. Up and to the right. Yeah. That ain't our fault. That ain't your fault.
Not saying anything to be controversial. I'm spitting facts, right?
Bingo.
Yeah. Tom's got a question for you.
Yeah, Mr. H, we were in Vegas for Super Bowl week. We were there for the press conference with the slap heard around the world. And the entire time I was sitting there and watching, and I saw the slap, and you were on the stage, and they just said it. And I'm looking at you right now. We all know that you still have it. Don't you think it's a little overdue for you to slap someone in the mouth?
I don't want to slap anybody in the mouth anymore, because usually when you slap them, there's a slap coming back at you. Right now, it's a funny thing about doing this now, and I used to say it when I was running NXT, right? There's something, I've always enjoyed that backside of the business. I've always enjoyed the behind the scenes aspect, the creative and all that other stuff. Competing in it was fun, doing all that stuff was amazing, but I almost enjoyed this side more, right? Helping these guys and girls, watching them go out there and succeed, watching them take something that they love and is a passion of theirs and go beyond their wildest dreams and getting what they want. To me, that's more exciting than the physical aspect of it. As much as I enjoyed that, as much as I love the sold out crowds and that adrenaline, Rock goes out there all the time and does the goosebump thing.
You think he just always has goosebumps? I've been wondering about that.
I think it's just his skin.
Yeah.
He should.
Papa Tui.
Yeah,
He's got awesome. A skincare line. I hope it doesn't do that to
Papa
everybody.
Tui. No, I'm hoping I get goosebumps.
But that when you're out in front of 80,000 people or whatever it is, you can't help but get that feeling. To me, I sit in the back now. I'm not out there for every minute of it and getting that moment, but the excitement level is just as high. I get the goosebumps. I'll get goosebumps watching him get goosebumps. I'll get goosebumps when that main event goes down and that tag match happens, or any of the matches that night. Man, to me, it's as emotional as anything I've ever done in my career. It really is. Sounds cliched, but it's like watching your kids do stuff you're proud of as opposed to you doing it. It's almost even more meaningful. So, I know there's a lot of banter around, people's love for things or their love for the business or whatever. 24/7 from the moment I wake up to the moment I go to sleep, 24/7, right? This grind, what we're doing this week, you look at what we're doing this week, there is no company on this planet doing the amount of live content we are doing, selling the tickets we're doing over this shorter period of time. No one on the planet, I don't give a shit about what it is, what profession it is, what sport it is, what entertainment it is. There's nobody doing it, right? You only do that with a level of passion that everybody else that says, no, I'm passionate about this, I love it, they don't even understand the term. That's the truth. They don't even understand the term.
So, whatever you think about...
They've got speakers.
Hey, to the time in which we had no sound for this audience, we got 2 words for you! Suck it! Yeah, I love that. Okay, can you hear us?
We did it.
We did it.
Somebody ran over to Best Buy. We are back in business.
Big shout out to the Philadelphia Union coming through here. Union workers.
No, they boo them. They just fix it for them, and they're already getting booed.
Well, I assume there's probably some preconceived notions about how this all went down from some people. But hey, I come from Pittsburgh. Believe me, I very much understand the entire process of the entire thing. You talked about, you enjoy the booking aspect of it and feeling like that. I know whenever you go out there, you'll cut a promo in front of some of these crowds, and you hear the people. And I'll see you get jacked up a little bit. You start doing the whole thing. With what happened to you, are you able to potentially, are you still working out as hard, or do you still have the?
Yeah, I still train, I still do all
so
that.
So if the story called for it, you could potentially get back in the ring.
No, I don't think I would. I don't think so. Yeah,
physically. I'm not saying mentally. I'm saying physically.
No, I don't think I should be out there taking bumps around. Look, I've got a jump starter, right? So that's all good. That's a backup system if anything goes bad in your life, which could happen to anybody at any given time.
Hey, man, especially nowadays.
Right? Yeah. So I got a backup system. You don't want to unplug the wires.
No, and that would be.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's always my thought. Because I'll see you, and you see me say to you every time I hit him, and I'm like, hey, you look.
Still John.
Are we getting Mania season? Are we getting ready for that? And then in the back of my head, I'm like, asshole. He probably can't even do that every time I ask you.
Look, it's funny because sometimes people will say that and they'll be like, oh man, I'm sorry, I forgot you can't, right? I'm totally good with that. I wrote it till the wheels fell off, almost literally. I'm great with that. And I was at a place where I should have been retiring anyways. I was in a place in my mind where I wanted to be done with it. The last year that right before this all happened, I had been asked to go to WrestleMania 2 days. I need you. Hey, you can work with anybody you want. And I had said, I don't think I want to do it. And I was, please think about it. Let's just do it. Please think about it. And I had thought about it and was going to go back and say, I'm not doing it. And then I had to not do it. So I was already there. I'm good with it. I have zero regrets.
They want to kill you.
Yeah, no, that's forever. The thing. I'm not sure if I'm flattered or threatened.
Ty's got a question for you.
Yeah, Triple H, despite what anyone may say, the best talent in the world is in the WWE, and it's been that way for a really long time. And you talk about the 24/7 aspect of your job. How do you maintain just everything you have going on in-house and the current superstars on the roster, and also looking at talent acquisition and finding the next Cody Rhodes or some of these other guys? How do you split that beam? How do you be where your feet are essentially, while also looking out for the future of the business?
That's the trick, right? It's the trick in all of this. I say for me as well, married, 3 kids. I want to spend time with them. People ask me all the time, work-life balance. It's bullshit. There isn't work-life balance. There is none. You do the best you can. Be present where you are. If there are things that I used to be on top of all the time, I would keep track of everybody that was everywhere that was in this business working, right? I don't have time to do that anymore. I have people that do that. People like William Regal and different folks that are out there that I get reports on everybody. I know who's out there. I know how good they are. I know what their potential is. I see what's out there. I see what's don't. And I don't subscribe to this guy says they're good. That guy says they're good. I have to see it and feel it, right? I have people that I trust. It's just keeping track of who's out there, how good they are, and what you think they can do. And because they succeed someplace else doesn't mean they'll succeed at the big time. How many players go from college football to high level and fail in the NFL? Yep. It's massive, right? It's a different game. It's a different world. If they're not here to be all in on this, when I see people that come out of, trying to make it, and then they pick the job where they go, well, they work less, the schedule's lighter. All right, then I'm glad I didn't get you.
Okay.
Because if you're not in it for the grind, at that point early in your career, you have no business being here.
Okay, so when I was in the league, I would come to every event that you guys had. And I got hooked up with somebody at the WWE, I forget who it was, and they sent me a DVD about becoming a superstar. It was like a recruiting DVD, I think, for people that would get sent out there.
Yeah.
And it's like, here's what a superstar is, and kind of laid out what it is. Here's the steps you could take if you want to become a WWE superstar. In your eyes, what does it take to succeed at the WWE? Because there is people who have had success that might have 3 initials, that these people were just chanting moments ago. It's like, what do you think in the WWE it takes to be successful? Why do some people go, and why do some people not, you think, in the WWE?
So, in a lot of ways, like I always say, charisma is king. And that's the truth in this business. I can make a long list of people that were not at the upper echelon of the athletics that were massive stars in this industry, right? Charisma is king. The athleticism is one thing. So when we're recruiting, especially now as we're recruiting through NIL program and college athletes all around the globe that have a passion to come in and do this, they're all amazing athletes, right? You find out which ones are the better ones for what we do, but then charisma is king. Leadership is king. I look, when we go to these tryouts and they're going through the 3-day stuff, we wear them out, and then we look to see when you're exhausted, your true personality shows, right? When you're on your last breath, your true personality shows. I want to see who's a leader. I want to see who picks the guy up next to him and goes, "Come on, dude, suck it up. We can do this. Let's go." Right? As much as this is an individual effort, this is a team effort, right? We're all here to put on the greatest show for them in the world, from top to bottom. So they've all got to work together to make that happen. It's not one person's gig.
Last question for me. I know you're very busy, and I think they can hear us. You can hear us now? Yeah. You guys should have heard the first half of the conversation. He was killing it.
Unbelievable.
First half, he was killing it.
Breaking all over.
The first half was way better.
No. It's about to be the best. It's about to be the best right now. On Monday, when we are live here from WWE World, and hopefully we don't even have to state the obvious by Monday. Yep. Numerous days until then. What do you think the overall feeling will be of the WWE Universe and of us coming off the biggest WrestleMania link? Like, what do you think the feeling Monday morning is going to be from the WWE Universe?
I'm hoping it's holy shit, that was the greatest thing ever.
Okay. Greatest thing ever, just in general, the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, I want people to leave here and think, look, people are going to nitpick everything, right? It's just the way it is. And they're going to have their moments that they love. They're going to have their moments that they didn't like, whatever. They're all going to analyze the booking and the finishes and the everything that we do. They're going to overanalyze all of it. You said it earlier about even like Roman and Rock. People always go like, oh, we should have got that. They should have done this. They should have done, like, it doesn't end. You know what happens at like 11 p.m. on Sunday night when WrestleMania is over? The second night of WrestleMania is over, and we all do that. Someone hands me the sheets for Raw the next night, and I start looking at that show and we've already been looking at it, but like, the story continues. When you get to the end of the best chapter in the book that you've ever read, you flip the page and there's a whole new chapter, or there's a whole new volume. They're only mistakes if that's the end, right? But it's never the end. It's never the end. The story continues, so we're going to pick it up wherever we are, and we're going to move forward. Hell yeah. And I promise you this, between WrestleMania 40 and WrestleMania 41, we're going to come up with the best thing ever to blow your mind and make you go like, oh my God, this is better than 40 was.
Let's go.
Boom.
We're lucky to be in the Triple H era right now, if that's what people are going to call it. I'm not saying they're calling it that, but if it is called that, we're very lucky to be a part of it. Thank you for having us. And I just heard that Sundays end at 11 p.m. Is that what you heard too?
Yeah, 11 p.m.
Yeah, me and Cole heard that. Yeah, we heard that.
Or so.
Or so.
Central.
Ladies and gentlemen, the CCO of the WWE, Triple H. Thank you, man. Oh no! Gotta wait. Good. Gotta hold it. Gotta hold it.
I heard this guy years ago just on the side, and I said, like, oh my God, this guy loves our business, and he is the craziest dude I've ever heard that just is as real as it possibly get. And I told somebody in that moment, call this Pat McAfee guy and see if he wants to come by NXT and get involved in what we do. And he makes me look like a genius for making that call every day. So thank you, dude.
Thank you.
And
Michael Cole was the one that had to
I
make
was
that
going
call.
to say, who made the phone call?
Michael Cole made that phone call. It's been an honor. It's been an honor, Mr. H. I showed up in jorts that first day.
What else?
I mean, that was
Showed up
that
in...
was the uniform.
You
at
also
the time.
wore jorts to WrestleMania. as
No,
well.
that was tailored tuxedo
Those
shorts.
weren't jorts.
Yeah, you asshole. Remember when he tried to get me fired?
Yeah, I do recall that.
Yeah,
He was screaming,
Cole.
right? He
Yeah.
was whining, crying.
Yeah, we had an RV busted down outside of MetLife.
That's right.
And Michael Cole's in there babying about. Hey, you know what he sounded like? A crybaby.
Yeah.
Speaking of. Ladies and gentlemen, joining us now is the People's Champion. The 2023 and 2024 Royal Rumble winner, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes.
Adrenaline in my soul, every fight out of control. Do it all to get them off their feet. Crowd is here, about to blow, waiting for me to start the show. Out the curtain, lights go up, oh, whoa. My father says, when I was younger, hard times presented me. You took it all away, I give it all away. To take my freedom, get it changed again, no better man to pay.
There's been Yesomania. There's been WrestleZania. It does feel like this is the American Nightmare's WrestleMania. Cody, I was born in 1987. Okay, I grew up in the Attitude Era, and boy, did I love everything about it.
Oh, yeah.
Triple H and Shawn Michaels were coming out and saying, "We got 2 words for you." And then you had a bald-headed Texas rattlesnake that would come out and say, "Give me a hell yeah." And then there was a man who would walk out in front of millions of his own fans and cut promos that were better than anything I'd ever heard in my entire life on a microphone. There's a lot of us from that era.
Not true.
That's not true.
Not true.
That's not true.
I don't know.
No, Cody.
Whoa. Inciting violence.
For those that don't know, Cody and The Rock have exchanged slaps in the mouth to each other, but I will say this, and also you've gotten whipped with a belt and thrown off your own bus, which I can't wait to ask about in a second, but there was a lot of us from the Attitude Era that heard The Rock was coming back, and we heard The Rock was taking on the greatest of all time, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, and we got jacked up. We got zeked up. But I think what everybody says in every arena that we travel to is Cody Rhodes has earned this main event against Roman Reigns.
Amen.
And if it was not Cody Rhodes, it would be absolute bullshit. Cody, from your standpoint, has this all gone the best way possible, worst way possible, or how do you think you would describe this road to this main event back-to-back nights to WrestleMania from your perspective?
The road to WrestleMania for
Oh, the
me.
roads to WrestleMania. That's what it is.
the
There
roads.
it is. We just found it.
I'm coming in a little bit hot, and here's why. The roads to WrestleMania, it's been tumultuous. Everybody's seen the matches that I've had, going back to back, winning the Royal Rumble once again. Thank you for that stat, Pat.
No
it
problem.
was all gearing towards getting back, and me and Mr. Cole here talked all about it. We want to get back. Last year, Roman Reigns screwed me out of the biggest moment of my life, getting to WrestleMania 40. Yeah, right?
Indeed.
But here's where I'm coming in hot. This is where my mindset is. Just a little news for everyone who didn't hear already. Last night, Michael knows this, 1 a.m., laying in bed. It's the first time I'm going to get a little sleep before we get into this big event that is WrestleMania. All of a sudden, loud bang at the side of my bus. Thought it was a gunshot. Terrified. Clammed up. Next thing I know, my bus driver yells, "We got to get off this bus. It's on fire."
What?
So my bus, it didn't burn to a crisp, but it was up in a big fireball for a moment. And the reason I share this story is I'm here this morning, non-flinching, and I grabbed 2 things off my bus when I thought, this is it. This is the end. I grabbed 2 things. I grabbed a picture of my daughter and a picture of my wife, and then I grabbed my WrestleMania boots. There ain't nobody here who is more ready for WrestleMania than me.
Well, did everything else burn? Like, are we going to see the pants and the jacket and everything?
Here's the only thing. The suits that I wear will all be... You'll know. There's a smell off of them.
Okay.
There's a smell. We got a lot of stuff out of there, and it all worked out. Thankful, by the way, we got anybody from the Philadelphia Fire Department here today?
Thank you, Philly FD.
Thank you, guys. Much love.
Hey, that's a true story, though. Shoot right there.
It happened last night. And I was thinking I was coming on here hot already because this show, again, we've discussed it, seems a little...
biased.
Biased.
So biased.
Sorry about it.
Look at this. But finally you're going to get a level playing field today on this show.
Michael Cole, how pumped are you?
They don't know.
That's why we didn't want him to hear any of the show. That's why we didn't want him to hear any of the show. We kept the speakers down. But Cole, I know you've known Cody for a long time. But you've been openly on the mic on Raw, just completely biased against the bloodline in favor of Cody. And why is that? And why do you think there is such a disagreement potentially, Cole, on like, we want Rocky versus the hashtag we want Cody, which trended for like 72 hours immediately upon the news?
Well, first off, when I got a text message at 2:40 a.m. this morning that he had a fire in his bus, I was a bit concerned, but...
Happy you're okay, Cody.
Yep, made it.
That's scary. You're sitting duck there.
It was a scary moment.
Was that the universe telling you maybe, hey, let's get out of this weekend? Let's not dance with the bloodline. Let's not stare the final boss, Dahn. Let's not go into Sunday with bloodline rules.
I think it's the opposite. I think the universe was saying, hey, we're going to set your bus on fire, and you're still going to go in and wipe the floor with the bloodline on Saturday. You're still going to do it.
That's good mindset. That's good mindset.
I think it also has to do with the fact that Roman Reigns come on this program last week and called me a dick rider.
Whoa!
No! Richard Kreider.
Yes.
Richard Kreider.
Was he?
Richard Kreider.
No, he didn't say Dick Rider.
Richard Kreider.
That's what it was.
Yes, that's what he said. That's what he said in there.
Nonetheless, listen, I've known Cody, known his family for a long time, and Cody's earned this opportunity. Cody was a part of one of the first internet shows at WWE called the JBL and Cole Show.
Yeah.
Cody was a big contributor to that. And that was a really rough time in his career. He was playing this character known as Stardust. He didn't know whether he was coming or going. He never knew if he was going to make it in this business. He never knew if he was going to make his dad, the American Dream.
Wow. Still got it.
Proud.
That was bullshit. I didn't like that. I didn't like that. What's going on? Had to do that.
Cody went away, created an unbelievable opportunity for himself, forced his way back into this company where we had to have him, went out and won back-to-back Royal Rumbles, and then The Rock.
It's not easy.
What does The Rock do? The business gets hot again. Rock decides he wants to be a part of it. Cole. He pushes his way in through the door. He decides to take the spot of my man Cody Rhodes in the main event at WrestleMania because
That is nonsense.
because he is on the board, that he is the final boss, that he is allowed to do this. Cody Rhodes heard all of these people that were chanting, "We want Cody." Cody Rhodes decided in Las Vegas, and Pat, you and I were there.
Yeah.
Cody Rhodes walked out on stage and said, this ain't happening. I won the Royal Rumble. Damn it, I'm taking my spot at WrestleMania.
Jeez. What a mark. Some lies in there.
There were no lies in there, by the way.
Well, I'm not.
Love you guys. Guys, for those saying we want Cody, as silly as it sounds, it's so nice to hear it because I have wanted you guys my entire career, and this is the right time to do it. So thank you guys very much.
Yeah. And by the way, this is a fact. The last time Roman Reigns had a match was at the Royal Rumble on the last Saturday of January. My man next to me, Cody Rhodes, wrestles every single week, not only on Monday Night Raw, but at live events around this country. So I cannot think of a better person to represent where WWE is going today than Cody Rhodes.
Okay, Michael Cole, I understand we're on the campaign trail right now. Obviously, you're called a politician, which I think is bullshit because you're a hardworking guy.
Am I a politician? Because that's what was said about me. Guess who's on Fox News this morning talking politics?
Who? I didn't see it.
Your boy, Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson.
He wasn't on Fox News. I've heard him talk politics before.
You know what? If Rock wants to run for office just to piss him off, hey, I don't know. If Rock wants to run for office seriously though, just to make him angry, maybe I'll run for office too. You know?
I think that'd be sweet.
I don't know the platform yet.
Connor's got a question for you, Cody.
Yeah, Cole kind of just laid out the career arc that you had, and not so recently you were doing like house shows, and you mentioned too, like you were hoping for. You know what? I don't care. You see this guy in the Jets jersey? That guy's been a loser his whole entire life, and he's got an American Nightmare flag. No offense, nothing against you, and he's got an American Nightmare flag, so you just know he's a loser. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. No offense. No offense. No offense. And to that point of the mark with the flag, I mean, are they mad because I get it? Are they mad because I know? Are they mad? No offense. But to that point about going through that grind, when you were doing those house shows and gyms, and there wasn't the whoa of the entire arena that we see every single week. Was this exactly what you envisioned? Like, did you know, like, hey, this is where it
character.
is? Yeah, like you knew that you had it in that moment, or was it more so like, hey, I just got to keep putting in that work and it will pay off?
I really, truly didn't have an end game. I really didn't know where it was going to go. The main thing I wanted to do was interact. Sometimes more important than the match on an independent show is the meet and greet you do before, is the pictures in the ring after. That was the first time, because I grew up in WWE. Yeah. That was the first time that it wasn't, the house lights weren't down and a spotlight on the ring. You could see every single person. And when I could see every single person, and I wrestled every independent I could possibly think of in the US and the world over, when you can see them, you can make a connection with them. And that had been the thing missing. I grew up with all this great lineage and history and experience that my dad tried to give me and all that, but really unless you cross over and connect with them, it doesn't go anywhere. It's something that I agree on with The Rock. The Rock connects with his audience. He makes a point to it. He shows you how he feels about it. And in that respect, we are similar up to that point.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
I didn't know.
Yeah, go ahead, Cole.
And Cody, you mentioned your lineage, and we may have a new audience watching here today.
Oh, that was very professional of you.
Wow.
That's Syracuse.
Michael.
I asked him to teach classes at Syracuse again. Been 27 years.
But when you talk about the lineage, and of course your father, the late great American Dream, Dusty Rhodes, your brother, of course, Dustin. What they've never done is what you're attempting to do Sunday. With everything that Dusty accomplished in his unbelievable career, he never held the WWE Championship. And this is what you're trying to accomplish on Sunday night. If that happens,
this is your story,
and I'm sure you've run this through your mind over the past.
You got to finish your story.
If you finish the story, what's that going to feel like? Is it going to be this huge relief, like this weight is finally off your shoulders? Like what do you think is?
We boozing?
What?
Well,
having a little Wheatley vodka or whatever.
there is the Wheatley bus. We can get some back.
Well, it's on fire, but
it's okay. The vodka survived.
It's moonshine now.
To answer your question, Michael, I can't really predict what something like that would feel like because of what you said. I've never been to the end zone. There's that statement, when you enter any sports entertainment, hey, act like you've been there before. I haven't. And that's the whole point of getting there and getting it done, because I want to know for the first time what that feels like. I want them to know for the first time what that feels like. I want them to know. And the story about Dusty Rhodes in 1978 and holding that title, I have that title with me. Holding that title and then it being taken away because of how he won the match. That's all very much what we talk about when we talk about finishing the story. But the story that begins, if I am able to be the greatest champion that WWE has seen in decades.
Our tribal chief is who he's talking about.
Ever, probably.
That's who he's talking about.
The story that begins then is something that I would look forward to so much, because it's no secret. I mean, we should know because we're on ESPN right now on one of the most successful shows with ESPN's golden boy, Pat McAfee, here. But we should know wrestling, and you guys should take credit for this. Wrestling truly has never been this cool, ever.
Amen.
We acknowledge.
So instead of it ending, right? Instead of the story being finished, I say each and every one of us, fan, performer, competitor, analyst, commentator, we start a whole new damn story Monday night after WrestleMania, after I beat Roman Reigns and become the undisputed WWE champion.
The Raw after Mania is certainly one that the world highly anticipates every single year, because it's starting the whole new season that is 52 weeks a year. And this man has showed up for all of them. Amen. And that's why these people love him. We'll be going into break. We'll come back on the other side on ESPN. We'll see you then. Cheers. We're still live on YouTube and ESPN Plus, which is really the only people that matter. And I would assume the only people still watching. True. Because we didn't have speakers for the first 20 minutes of the show. People that are watching on ESPN had to turn it off. I mean, absolutely had to change the channel.
But Cody, I have a question for you, actually.
Hold on, I have a question.
Oh, okay.
Shut up, Cole.
Invited me on this
Pat
show
has
today.
A question.
I don't need to listen to your shit.
Do you wait? He has a question.
Get up there, Cole. Get up there.
Whoa.
Cole, get up there.
Get up there, Cole. Athlete, huh?
That looks very natural.
Yeah.
That looks very natural.
Yeah, wow.
Thank you.
Bet you're great at shooting hoops.
Hey, you talk about story, and obviously the story for you is about the American dream and what your father experienced and having it for only a moment and then gone, and then you worked to build and come back and do this. And ever since you got back, it's been finish your story, Cody. Finish your story. Got to finish the story. Finish the story. Finish the story. Cody Rhodes has to finish the story.
Got to finish it.
We just heard recently, like, you don't necessarily love that we all say that. Is that real? Or do you think it's just gotten hammered home too much? It's too, what do you think? Like, because Tyrese Halliburton, Indiana Pacer All-Star, when he was trying to shoot hoops to win 50 people $500 on our show, he's a massive wrestling fan, big fan of yours.
Huge.
He was literally like 15 misses in, and he was like, finish your story, Tyrese. Like, he was using it as motivation and homage to you. What is your feelings on finish your story? And is that how we should be talking about it whenever we're calling the match on Sunday?
Finish the story was something. I feel like I have this little knack for phrases that often aren't about me that catch on, like FTR, Bullet Club is fine, and then ultimately finish the story. The reason I am, I guess, irked by it, or not irked, is because last year we were saying finish the story, going into WrestleMania 39, and I don't care what you know or don't know about sports entertainment, that's a suspension of disbelief. Losing at WrestleMania 39 is the lowest of lows. It was an absolute awful feeling in the stadium, an awful moment, and that's why it's more embarrassing. So when 2K24 says, you know what, we're gonna theme our whole game after finish the story. Okay, all it does though is it puts me in this position, and obviously, guys, you can tell I might project confidence, but I'm nervous as hell. This is terrifying. We're going into this thing, and we have to win. It's a must win, and when we do, then we can say we finished the story.
There we go. Okay. So we can still say the story is being wrote or written as we join back on ESPN Live from WWE World. That was professional as hell. The American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes, is stuck with us past overtime because that's literally what he does every night for the WWE, which is why these people love him so much. Ty Schmidt has a question for you, Cody.
Yeah, Cody, speaking of all this, I mean, everything with the finisher story, like you kind of just alluded to it a little bit, but how do you frame it in your mind? You know, everyone, hey, finish your story, finish your story. If you were to beat Roman on Sunday night, if you were, you know, that chance. But if you do.
What's that all about? There's no reason for that.
I'm just trying to be a realist. Okay? If you do, like, how do you, like, then the work actually begins.
Sure.
You know what I mean? It's not just like, oh, this is great, I'm happy to be here. I'm a champion now. Like, then you're getting everyone's best shot. Like, how do you frame that in your mind? Like, I mean, like I said, you just alluded to it, but, like, it's not the end of something. If you're worth the salt, it's the beginning.
But he'll actually go to work after winning the championship, unlike others.
Easy.
Who are you talking about? Oh, I saw this. You gifted one of these to
That is a great question. And my mentor in the business used to say, hey, are you on WrestleMania? And you'd say yes. He said, that's great. What are you doing the next night? It truly is incredibly, and Hunter just mentioned it, the show never stops. All these new individuals who have jumped on board with WWE and new people in management, you know, with TKO, with Endeavor, Lee Fitting, all that, they're seeing how unbelievable sports entertainment and pro wrestling can be and how consistent it is. Year round, we do not stop, we continue to go. It's the best thing on the planet when it's in your blood and when you love it. No complaints at all about the schedule. For me, I would want to be a present champion on both Raw and Friday Night SmackDown.
Whoa.
I also don't love how that championship title looks.
Okay.
I don't love it. And not too long ago when I was here on the first run, I didn't like how the Intercontinental title looked, and I changed that sucker too. So there might be something there, but for me, truly, I'm not going to get, cart before horse on this. We have to put it in perspective. You're saying all the things about finishing the story. WrestleMania 40 years of WWE being celebrated, but we cannot go without mentioning how good at capturing the imagination of the audience Roman Reigns has been.
Amen.
Incredible.
Amen, brother.
Incredible.
You're right.
Amen, brother.
You don't have to do that every time.
Amen, brother. That's our tribal chief.
It is.
That's our tribal chief.
He really will be looked at in a completely different sense, I think, 5-10 years from now. What he's done is amazing. I don't have to like Roman Reigns, but I absolutely respect him. And I think, and this isn't a mind game, this isn't anything like that, I'm of the thought that Roman Reigns also wants a fair fight on Sunday. I think Roman Reigns wants to prove to everybody here he can go without the help of the bloodline, without the help of the final boss. And I can tell you now, as much as I respect Roman Reigns, in a fair fight, he don't stand a chance against me. Don't stand a chance.
So, and I think Cody's point is this, and we've missed this point throughout this discussion. Tomorrow night, the main event is the biggest tag match in history, which is The Rock and Roman Reigns against Cody Rhodes and Seth Rollins. There is so much riding on this match for you, Cody, because if you guys lose, then the match on Sunday versus Roman Reigns for the championship is Bloodline
Rule. Bloodline Rule.
Which means anything goes. And we saw what the Bloodline was capable of this past Monday night on Raw in the Bloodline Rules match.
Look at you, boy.
Seth
Look
Rollins.
at you, boy.
Yeah, he said boy a lot.
Tomorrow.
Did you think you were getting thrown over that whenever he was throwing you off your bus? There was like a time where he kind of put you up over where the ramp was. We thought potentially you were getting thrown off the ledge of the building.
Into the ravine.
Into the ravine down there.
I think the biggest fear I had was actually when we cleared and we weren't clear and he was still whipping me and still going. I actually was afraid he was going to start hitting some of the civilians in the
Well,
area.
he did get the ref the other night.
Yeah, he got our referee Spider the other night. So the final boss plays by his own rules. I'm sorry, Michael.
No, I was going to say tomorrow night's a must-win for you.
It is a must-win for me, and also we can't not mention the fact that a guy who really deserves the main event is getting his first WrestleMania main event. That being Seth freaking Rollins.
He's a visionary.
Seth Rollins last night also provided me. I was going to say, Seth also provided me shelter from the storm last night because when I was standing out in the cold with my WrestleMania boots in a photo, thinking that my whole home was just burning in front of me, he let me come on his bus and hang out for a little while.
Well, that's very nice, Seth.
Good chemistry.
He's a visionary. He's a revolutionary. He is Seth. That's pretty cool. Every arena he goes into and does that, and then they sing. And you know what else is like? Shoot, one of the coolest things that we see every week. The
The whoa?
You know, the final boss did start drifting away from the People's Champion in his promos.
Yeah, but that's the thing. The other night people were chanting Rocky sucks, and one of the guys I looked at, he had a Rock shirt on, and he was chanting Rocky sucks. I think most people know or hope, maybe they don't know, maybe they hope that underneath the final boss is the actual People's Champion, underneath the final boss. I don't know if that's the case. Maybe he's a lost cause at this point, but right now he's the final boss, and he's standing in my way.
Hey, real quick, I don't think anything you just said is real, but the...
Whoa!
Just first thought.
Dude, he's wearing Papa Tui, dude. He's the cleanest he's ever been. There ain't nothing underneath. I mean, it is right there.
Papa Tui,
hey, this...
Yeah.
Oh, you know,
nice, huh?
Brother, I think he's selling French toast too. I think
yeah,
there's a French
Iron
toast
Paradise.
he's selling. This is the Rolex that you also gifted to Seth freaking Rollins, I assume.
I did, yes.
That's very nice of you. This is how often. I guess this was just you felt obligated to do as such to thank him for everything he's done, or to gain a little team chemistry. I know you're sleeping in his bus last night after yours burns to the floor. But why did you do this? And that's like quarterbacks in the NFL do.
Yeah.
Like this is like a really cool team thing that you're kind of doing here.
I consider WrestleMania a bit of a holiday. I think a lot of fans, we consider it a bit of a holiday.
Oh, yeah.
There's plenty of gifts to go around. I just gave Triple H his gift. It's just a feeling.
Did you get a gift?
I put on my wrist.
If y'all, it's just this feeling of giving back, because I think, and I said this yesterday, and it's not political, it's not a shill. This WrestleMania is solely provided by the fans changing their minds on something. The fans changed the course of WWE, and Hunter had the foresight, Nick Khan had the foresight to say, you know what? We're not going to stay the course. We're going to go that way. We're going to go with the hot hand, and they did, and that's why I don't want to let any of you down. I just want to get through this. Thank you all. My gift to you would be becoming the undisputed WWE champion.
And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. The gift that keeps on giving. The American Nightmare. Ladies and gentlemen. That's a Rolex, huh?
Yeah. On both wrists, or?
Well, for me, yeah.
Yeah.
That was insane. That was very awesome of you. Thank you so much for taking the time. We're obviously massive fans of yours, and I think that is the big separator. A lot of the people that wanted Rock Roman It's not that they're not fans of Cody Rhodes. Their thing is just like, hey, Cody, maybe next year, huh? We got The Rock back for the first time in this entire thing. But your fans and you decided, no, I've worked my ass off for this. We have nothing but respect for that. Ladies and gentlemen, a man who come Monday could be the WWE Universal Champion of the World, the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes. Being a Mark, taking photos and videos. It's on camera, Cole.
Whole time.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, Mark. Yo, Mark.
Your first time on a mic?
Hey, big thanks to Cody Rhodes for staying overtime there. That was very kind of Cody Rhodes. You guys could hear that entire thing, yeah? We should feel good about it?
Great.
I would like to let you know, because I hadn't had a chance to do this yet, thank you all so much for coming out here and representing. The WWE Universe is the greatest group of fans on earth. They will passionately lose their mind. That's very nice of you. Very nice of you. We can stop that. We can move on from that one.
Yeah,
you guys are fantastic. You're awesome. I'm incredibly lucky to not only, I grew up in the WWE Universe, but now getting an opportunity to spit into a microphone every single week for you guys to potentially enjoy it. I'm very, very lucky and thankful for all of you. Now, with that being said, I acknowledge our tribal chief.
Always.
I acknowledge the final boss. Michael Cole, did you feel like you could kiss any more ass there during that entire conversation?
Good question.
I respect Cody Rhodes. Longtime friend of the family. I hope he gets it done on Sunday.
There's a lot of Richard Kreider jokes being made about the way you asked him questions.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure there was. And you don't help the matters either.
What do I do?
I mean, you wear your The Rock shirt on national television. You put the finger up in the air. Talk about biased journalism.
Whoa.
Very biased.
Just look at the stats, Cole. I mean, you can't argue with greatness, brother.
Yeah, why don't you just acknowledge one time that the only reason why you're in that nice suit and this entire convention center is made to be absolutely fantastic is because of the bloodline.
Amen.
That family and everything they've done over the years. Roman cut a promo this past week, and it was a shot directly at Cody, and also maybe a couple initials that were being chanted earlier. He said, nobody in this bloodline leaves. This is our company. They view WWF/WWE as their family's company because they've been some of the greatest pillars of the largest wrestling company on earth for 60 years straight now at this point? Why don't you respect that? Why don't you understand that? Why don't you appreciate that? Why don't you want The Rock and Roman to do what their family has done for 50 years, which is carry individuals like you and me on their back to the top of Lincoln Financial Field, where there's going to be how many people?
Not sure yet.
100.
Sold out. Both nights.
A packed out Lincoln Financial because of Roman and Rock. Why don't you just acknowledge it?
Well, it's not, and it is because of Roman and Rock. It's also because of Seth Rollins and Cody Rhodes. It's because of Drew McIntyre. It's because of Rhea Ripley and Becky Lynch and everyone else that's busted their ass for 360 plus days.
And Logan Paul.
Yeah, JD McDonough.
Logan Paul as well.
Well, not McDonough. I don't think we have to say that.
A lot of mommy chants. Have some good news. Mommy is on her way. I was told that lotion sales in Philadelphia have gone through the roof with Mommy coming to the city. From what I've been told, that is potentially a factual statement, especially across this front row. You can kind of see.
Oh yeah.
People really rolling through lotion whenever there's weekend house show matches happening and stink faces are taking place all over Nia Jax. Mommy from Australia has become one of the biggest names on earth, not just in the WWE. Will be joining us soon, but that is what the WWE WrestleMania is. Full spectacle, brother.
Well, and Rhea's incredible too because Triple H mentioned it. Like when you came in to the WWE and Cole made that call, she was like NXT. Yeah. She really has come up through NXT into the WWE. Like I remember her from way back then, and now she is like of the women's wrestling world. Roman Reigns. Like that is basically who she is on that side.
Why does she hang out with that dumb group, the Judgment Day? What's her deal? Why is Dirty Dawn allowed to be around Mommy?
Why don't you ask Mommy when she shows up here in a little bit?
That's going to be my first question.
Now, the thing about Rhea Ripley, and Connor, you just talked about this a little bit. People have it, right? Very few, but there are some that come around once in a generation that has it. Rhea Ripley has it. She is a massive star. She has everything. She has power, longtime champion. She has the charisma that Triple H was talking about earlier today.
Absolutely jocked.
She has a unique look. She has a different look. She's a great individual. She puts in the work and the time to be a part of all this. And, she's really a once-in-a-lifetime, a once-in-a-generation star.
Yeah, I think War Games night, Rhea earlier, she might have won the championship that evening, I forget. Or maybe she was in War Games as well in some... But she had heard or maybe caught wind that I was potentially going to be, going off the top of that thing. And she came over with that sweet Aussie accent and was just like, good luck, mate,
Yeah.
Like, thank you, Rhea. Yeah, but it's literally like the entire generation now that was in the Cerebral Assassins NXT now is up here. So when I leave, to go do College Game Day, which if you're in the football world, have to take that job.
For sure.
Like institution of football. Had to take it, very lucky to take it, loved it. Leaving WWE was not easy though. That was not fun at all. I was to be honest, I was bummed out, super bummed out that I was leaving.
So was I.
Yeah, I was going to try to do both. I was going to try to do Friday Night SmackDown, my show 5 days a week, and College Game Day on Saturday. Nick Khan, everybody was like, nah, that you will die if you do that. So when I come back, it was a completely new company. A lot of moves had been made, and I had no clue what to expect. And then I get in there, and it's like, oh, it's like everybody from back in the day NXT. It was almost like a reunion. This company lasts forever because the development, the young, the future. And out here right now, I saw a couple youngs that were on each other's shoulders. Like that kid right back there, there's a good chance he's going to make a run at becoming the WWE World Heavyweight Champion at some point. It's so much different than every other sport because if you have a dream and a work ethic, you can really make it work, which is why I love this place so much. It is literally the story of like the American dream every single weekend, but it's a global entity. I'm very lucky to be here. It's an incredibly beautiful thing, to be honest.
And one of the things Triple H just mentioned, but we didn't give him enough credit for what he did initially at NXT, and also what Shawn Michaels is doing there now. 85 to 90% of our rosters got their start in NXT at some point, or performed at NXT at some point. And it's really become this unbelievable training ground of the superstars of tomorrow. And Shawn Michaels has done an unbelievable job over the past couple of years of really
baby HBK.
And getting us to the point. And don't forget, we've talked a lot about WrestleMania this weekend. Tomorrow at high noon in Philadelphia, East Coast time, NXT Stand and Deliver as well. And big weekend for...
Hell yeah, Braun Breaker, Baron Corbin going to be going bananas.
Let's go.
I have
Trick Mello gang, they'll blow up. Carmelo and Trick going to have their big one-on-one match.
Yeah, and WrestleMania weekend is also a massive weekend for people that are in NXT to potentially, I don't want to say get called up, but kind of get called up.
It's that season.
It is. It's also surprise season.
Oh, yeah.
Who's coming back? There's been a lot of rumors. I love the fact that everybody that is in charge here at the WWE understands, A, Pat's a doofus. We shouldn't let him know anything. But also, Pat's natural reaction is probably going to be absurd. I can't wait to see what the hell you all have in store for all of us
in
the WWE universe.
I cannot wait.
Joining us now, ladies and gentlemen, is the Women's World Champion. She's from Australia, but she's loved worldwide. They call her Mommy because she's always on top. Ladies and gentlemen, Rhea Ripley. Chuck. That's Connor down there. He's a big fan. Connor down there, big fan. Saying mommy all the time. If we could turn down that music, I assume there is a 2-syllable word that is not daddy, but the other one that is being chanted. So now your life has random chants of mommy to you. You're the champion, and you are one of the biggest draws on earth. When we met you, you were at NXT. Everybody knew that you were going to be this person. I assume you did as well. But from us to you, hell yeah, Ria.
Thanks, guys.
Legit. How is life at the top right now? How does it feel to be, and why do you hang out with those bums of the Judgment Day?
Wow, we gotta go there.
Yeah,
huh?
first question. I said I was going to say it. First question. This is journalism.
Well, actually ask her the second part of that, which is why does she hang out with Dirty Dom?
Yeah, I guess the rest could kind of, yeah.
Wow. Because he is double the man you are, Cole.
I love that.
You were the one that was supposed to ask the question.
Did you knew, obviously, I think everybody knew that you were going to be, I don't know if everybody knew you were going to be mommy, but I think everybody knew you were going to go. At what moment in your run here at WWE, counting NXT, did you know, okay, this is special? Things are about to be a little bit different from here.
To be honest, I didn't know. I still, I wake up every single day and I feel like I get to do these amazing things, but I don't actually realize how big of a deal mommy really is.
Oh, mommy's a big deal.
Huge deal.
Yeah, you need mommy. You don't have mommy, you ain't got nothing else.
Yeah.
You're a big deal. And this weekend, you got the man.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, Becky Lynch. She has been at the top. She's been main event. She's obviously been there, done that. She had a book come out. Great book.
Yeah.
Great book.
Great stories.
I thought it sucked.
What's your problem? What's your problem?
Tony.
I thought it sucked.
Hey, are you a little bit worried, though, that Becky Lynch, show experience, been there, done that maybe she'll have a little bit of a mental advantage, especially with the high that she's rolling on? Or how do you feel going in and take on Becky Lynch?
I feel confident. I think people forget that I've been at this game for a long, long time as well. If anything shows, look at WrestleMania 39. I stepped in there with one of the best, one of the 4 horsewomen, Charlotte Flair, and I took her SmackDown Women's Championship. So stepping in with Becky, it's going to be the same, except I'm walking in champion and I'm walking out champion.
Michael Cole has a question for you, mommy.
So, by the way, Ria has now held the championship for a full year. Congratulations.
Hell yeah.
Not easy. It was a leap year, too. I think there was an extra day.
There was an extra day.
366 days. Yeah, you did it. Yeah.
Ria, you and I talked a lot about this back in February when you returned home as champion to defend at Elimination Chamber in Perth. Tell us about that week and what it was like for you to come home to your homeland and your family holding the championship.
Down under, mate.
It was amazing. It was a really, really special moment for me. I hadn't been able to compete in Australia for 7 years, and the last time being for Riot City Wrestling, the federation that I started with. So to be able to go back, not only a WWE superstar, but as your Women's World Champion, and put my title on the line against the Unstoppable Force, Nia Jax. I have my family in the crowd. I got my friends in the crowd. It was a really, really heartwarming moment for me. It's what I could have dreamt of. And
yeah, you're main evented too.
Yeah, we main evented too.
Yeah.
My name popped up when you used the hashtag on X.
How many people were in that stadium there? I heard it was in the middle of nowhere, Australia. That's what Logan Paul said. I wasn't there. That's a really far trip.
50,000.
50,000 people.
50,000.
Who's the main event?
Ria and Nia.
Let's go, dude.
Exactly.
Draw. And that's big money. That's big money. Speaking of Nia, the other week on the internet.
Yep.
A lot of lotion sales, I believe, around the IWC taking place. Is that a new move we're going to keep in the arsenal going forward?
As much as people want to see it, which I know you do, probably not. It's more of a payback because Nia did it to me, so I really wanted to show her what it felt like.
Well, I saw Shayna Baszler was trying to sign up for it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, she was.
Yeah, she was. The world obviously erupted, and Becky Lynch responded about it too.
Yep.
She said that that's unbecoming. I don't want my daughter seeing that type of stuff. Now, people would say, Becky, there's a chance some of your cheeks Every once in a while, in the middle of battle, it could happen. But how do you feel about the grandstanding potentially by some people about how you go about doing what you do?
At the end of the day, people aren't in my shoes, so they don't know what it feels like to walk a day in them. Whether they want to judge me for the things that I do or they are supportive with the things I do, it doesn't really affect me, to be completely honest.
At all.
Because whatever I do is working. You're talking about me. If you could say that you hate me, but you're talking about me, so technically you're still a fan because you're helping me become a bigger person than I was the day before.
And that's the wrestling business in a nutshell. Tone's got a question for you. Big fan.
Yeah, big fan, Ria. I acknowledge you as mommy, but I want you to know that I need to ask a question. When I and all of us are calling you mommy, what is that relationship? Because I think we're a little confused on what the mommy relationship is. Can you define that for us as your children or not children? I'm confused.
Yeah. I mean, how do I word this?
Real brain buster. Yeah.
Respect.
You guys are all my children.
Okay. So Tone's your child.
There you go.
But
God.
mommy is it's definitely a word that gets thrown out a lot, especially when I'm out in public, and it is quite funny to me because people just walk past me in public areas and they're like, "Mommy," and I'm so caught off guard by it sometimes. And I'm like, "Child." Yeah.
Love that. I think they love it as well. Ty has a question for you.
Yeah, Mommy, you mentioned Charlotte Flair, and obviously we got big time Bex coming up here. But how do you stay humble? Like you're the best there is. It's that simple, you know. Like, does anyone pose any kind of threat to you? And like, do you even have to stay humble because you know, hey, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna beat wholesale ass, and I'm getting out of there? Like, how does that work out on a day to day?
So there's threats in everyone. Anything could happen and anyone can get you at any given moment. That's the thing. Like I'm obviously very confident within my abilities and what I do and what I bring to the ring. But there's always that slight chance where you take someone for granted. And that's sort of what happened when I was coming up too. People thought that I was a no one and I hadn't made a big enough name for myself yet, so they didn't take me seriously. And then I beat Shayna Baszler for the NXT Women's Championship.
What?
Hell yeah.
And then I went on to Survivor Series and won for the female team and won for NXT. And then I went on to War Games and won a 4v2.
Okay.
That good?
So, I mean, every time I step in the ring, yes, I'm going to be confident, I'm going to be cocky, I'm going to be myself. But at the same time, I have to be aware of everything that is going on because anyone could get anything. I could lose in a split second to Maxine Dupree if I don't take her seriously.
Well, I saw you go to bat for her. The world was very thankful for you. That was a good mommy-child situation there, going to bat for one of your kids. I can't help but notice this is pretty heavy duty here. What the hell's going on? We're going into Mania injured right now? What happened?
It's an old thing. It's an old thing. It's been there for a couple months, and this is more so I don't hurt myself more.
Okay.
The doctors, they know that I'm pretty irresponsible at times, and I'm not going to stop going to the gym and doing stupid things. So they're like, you are confined to a brace, my young girl, and you're not allowed to take it off. So
Okay, so this is making an appearance this weekend too?
I probably won't wrestle in it because I tried to wrestle in it at a live event, and
That's why you had to start using your cheeks.
Exactly, because it's just like it's not practical at all.
I understand. Connor's got a question for you, Mommy.
Yeah, Mommy, obviously you will. I mean, good heat.
That is good heat, brother.
Why you got so much heat, fam?
Well, because they're just stupid and they know that I know what I'm talking about and they don't. And to that point, if they would let me get there, obviously on Saturday night you will retain. You will beat Bex. I mean, that's just kind of set in stone. We all know that's going to happen. But that's Saturday. Sunday, Pat, brought up the Judgment Day. Now, some of us up here, myself included, believe McDonough probably time for him to go. But again, that's something that you need to decide because you are the general of Judgment Day. Now, one of your members, Mr. Senor Money in the Bank, he's had that briefcase for quite some time.
Long time. He missed a lot of opportunities, Mommy. That's what a lot of people are saying. I don't know what's going on in that locker room.
Yeah, so Saturday you get your job done. Sunday, will you be perhaps in his ear? Hey, look, this might be your best shot. There's going to be 100,000 people in Philadelphia in that stadium pumped up to see how that story possibly finishes. Will you tell maybe Damian, hey, listen, I'm the general, and I'm telling you it's your time now. You better run your ass out there and cash in, or is that not your position? Are you kind of hands off there?
Look, we've definitely discussed a few different routes that we should go with this. Judgment Day, we're a family, so we talk about things. We
Nah,
plan
you guys have
things.
been disagreeing a lot lately. You've seen it, Cole. We've seen
All families fight, though. All families fight, and they stay together because they're stronger.
Well, sometimes you got to boot.
If you can overcome a fight within a family, that means that you're really family.
That's
you
true.
know?
Amen.
Amen, mommy.
Well said, mommy.
That's why you're mommy. That's why you're mommy. All the children.
Exactly. But when it comes to send your money in the bank, people, I've seen it. I've seen it all over the internet. People love to complain and throw shade when they have no idea what the hell they are talking about.
What?
You know,
I saw Roman.
Amen.
I saw a couple opportunities. Seth was.
So there's been opportunities, but at the same time,
remember, Rock was saying,
there's
"Look
more-
at your boy."
Yeah.
Remember that he was saying that. He was, "Look at your boy."
but the problem with that is if Priest were to go out there and try and cash in on Seth, then he's got Roman there, he's got The Rock there. They're obviously already angry and already revved up. They could start taking it out on him.
Smart,
and then if Cody starts getting up, he can help Seth out. And then it's a failed cash in. I don't want my man to fail.
You're smarter than us.
We
You're
have
smarter.
to think about every single little part of what is happening. And if there's anyone up and about, it's not a smart time to go down unless we're going to go down as a group. But
Love that.
that was not the time. They were swinging belts around. I didn't want
They were all
Priest to get
geeked
hurt,
up.
you know? He didn't want to get hit with one.
Yeah, he hit a ref.
Yeah. And also, why do people think that he wants to cash in on only Seth?
Oh,
could be Roman.
oh,
Don't.
yeah. Hold the phone.
Yeah, exactly.
No.
Acknowledge the Judgment Day.
Whoa, whoa,
no, it's you.
Watch it, mommy.
Shady McDonald's
Watch
is
it.
Or
Judgment
should I,
Day.
should I do this one instead? Are they really family or are they together?
Finger gun.
Oh, it was miscommunication. The final boss got a lot going on. He didn't know you're supposed to just put the thumb in.
Shooting fireworks.
You should know. What's the product, fam?
Well, also, there's a chance.
broke his thumb.
Hey, man, there is a chance that he is the hardest worker in the room.
Yeah.
Every piece of his body, except for his right thumb.
Yep.
A little lazy.
Yeah, that one definitely didn't
Kind of
work.
falls a little bit. Falls a
open
little
right
bit.
up.
What do you think that means, Mommy? You think there's a little bit of a...
I don't know. I mean,
And then on Jimmy Fallon, did you see?
Oh, yeah.
He said you got Roman Reigns, and then you got Final Boss.
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, what the hell? We don't need this type of disagreement going into a big weekend. We have to beat the shit out of Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. You know what I mean, Mom? I don't love it. Cole's got a question for you.
Well, it's not really a question. It was a statement. I've talked a lot about Damian with him over the past couple of weeks, and he's got a chip on his shoulder because he reads the internet. He's heard the chirping that people say he's scared to turn in the contract, that he's not championship material, that he couldn't carry the ball if he won the championship. And this really bothers him a lot, and he really wants to prove the world that that's not the case.
Well, listen.
what crap is he gonna say?
He's doing a lot of chirping in that Judgment Day locker room.
A lot of it.
Speaking different languages to different people, kicking people out. Don't be playing with my dartboards. I haven't seen him do anything.
He's very protective over his family.
He is.
Very
What about his
protective.
dartboard? What about his darts?
Especially his darts.
Why are you guys always playing darts? Why aren't you guys ever focused on the show? Why aren't you watching? We're killing it out there. You guys are playing darts.
Wow, we're out there playing darts and we're still killing it.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Hey, you're right. Dirty Dom.
Oh, God.
Oh, what a handsome man. Look at that luscious mullet, huh?
Well, speaking of mullets, how about this guy right here? Yeah.
Hey!
I got purple. I mean, I'm ready. I'm ready for the Judgment Day if you need me. I'm
What
better
is
than
it?
McDonough.
So, like Dirty Dom, we all detest.
He's scumbag.
Yeah, we all think
sure.
He's great.
He's a piece
No,
of
see, that's what.
He's lovable.
No, he's not. Nothing about
Yeah.
it. Nah,
Can't, fam.
you and him attacked his dad, Rey Mysterio.
That was
Deserved
too
it. He
high.
had it coming.
He deserved it.
He was a deadbeat father. He was never there for his son. He's never been there. You know how many birthdays that man missed?
Oh, mommy, I don't want to hear it.
He was putting food on the table.
He's one of the reasons why
Was
this whole
he?
thing exists.
Pretty sure that was Angie.
I'm not going to argue with you.
Angie.
Semantics.
Angie's swagged out as well. I don't think I've ever seen a more like flex dresser in my life than actual Mama Mysterio over there. But like real talk, why do you just if you were to he'd be gone forever. We'd never have to see him again. He would literally not pick up he'd probably be at that other place.
Yeah.
In front of like 600 people.
Yeah.
Like, why can't we do, why,
It's 2 months.
you're the only, why don't we?
Dom?
Yeah, why don't we?
Dom's the GOAT.
No, what?
Whoa, mommy.
People say Rey Mysterio's the GOAT. Hell nah. Dominic Mysterio, the other one.
Okay.
The better one.
He looks like a goat.
Yeah, Cole.
Yeah, Cole.
That was a good one, Cole.
Thank you.
That was a good one, Cole. Anyways, Ria, thank you for taking time to join us. You have a massive weekend. You're going to watch little Dirty Dom get his ass beat by his dad. I know that's going to be a heartbreaker. But remember, all these children here will still call you mommy after this weekend when you do what you have to do to Becky Lynch.
Yes, they will.
We appreciate you. Ladies and gentlemen, our Women World Champion, Ria Ripley. Thank you. Great to see you, Ria. She, so jacked. You're so jacked. Hey, hold on real quick. Can we ask? Hold on. I don't like doing this to people, but I forgot.
What you want?
What is your lift? What is the lift of choice for you? And do you put up massive numbers or you just lift all day, every day?
I lift all day, every day, pretty much. But I obviously love back day. But my chest day's getting pretty good. Just saying.
Okay, where are we at? If you were just to throw.
If I'm doing an incline bench with dumbbells, I've gotten up to the 80 pounds.
No way.
Yeah.
What?
For like a good 3 reps.
Wow. Let's go, dude.
Holy shit.
We appreciate you.
Maybe not right now, but you know.
Yeah, got it. Absolutely jocked. Ladies and gentlemen, Ria Ripley. Thank you, mommy. Thank you, mommy. Ladies and gentlemen, Ria Ripley, our champion.
Wow.
Hey, she is so jocked.
Yeah.
Ria, thank you, Ria.
Bex is shaking in her boots.
Yeah, Bex has no chance.
Specimen.
Well, that's the thing. Like, my wife is currently reading Becky Lynch's book.
Nice.
Okay, not your average girl.
Right. Yeah.
And Becky Lynch came in, and she was like Stone Cold Steve Austin for women, right? When she was driving in, coming through the crowd. Like, my wife is a massive Becky Lynch fan. But since seeing Ria Ripley from the beginning, it's like, she's different. She's like a perfect superstar, is she not? She's exactly what WWE is looking for in a superstar.
And it's confidence. I mean, if you look at the evolution of Ria when she first came in to where she is today, from everything from her look to what she does in the ring to the way she talks, the way she cuts a promo, I mean, she's absolutely incredible.
I don't like the wrist thing.
Yeah, that's
not good.
That's been there for a little bit.
I also don't like I don't think we were all thinking as children either in the mommy relationship. I think we got to rethink that.
What, you don't like being a child?
No.
Because you're an adult.
Exactly.
Is Boston Connor an adult or?
No, I never will be. I mean, I'm an adult to these guys, so I'm smarter than everybody out here. But aside from that, no, not really, no.
That's pretty good heat, though. You're trying to
Good
talk to
heat,
mommy, and all of
brother.
a sudden you're getting booed out. Before Logan Paul joins us, let's chit-chat about... That's your United States champion. Okay, we're in the United States. Let's remember that's our champion.
Yeah.
Mav, Trill.
Logan Paul.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Logan.
All right.
That's good. You can earn that. Yeah, I like that. Let's talk about the Final Four happening this evening. The women tip off NC State versus South Carolina. South Carolina favored by 11.5. That's a lot of points for a Final Four game, but don't think it's going to be enough. This South Carolina team is an absolute wagon. We should assume that they're going to continue to be so. Yes, Con Man?
I'd say so. The only thing that happened with NC State was that they just came out shooting basically lights out against, I believe, Texas in the Elite Eight. But, yeah, I mean, with Cardoso in the middle, give me a break.
Congrats to NC State, both men and women's basketball in the Final Four. That's awesome for the Wolfpack. UConn versus Iowa also. Cannot wait to watch this tonight, 9:30. After SmackDown, you'll be able to catch the Hall of Fame. After the Hall of Fame, You'll be able to catch UConn versus Iowa. Iowa favored by 2.5. Paige Buckets versus Caitlin Clark. A lot of chatter, Ty, about who's who in this entire one.
Yeah, a lot of chatter. Everyone knows that Caitlin. I mean, Rowan basically said it when we were in Iowa. You know, he acknowledged Caitlin Clark as basically his female counterpart. She is our tribal chief. Okay, she understands too. Like, she has to have the same type of game that she did against LSU. Like it's gonna if she scores 40 again or whatever, everyone talking about. Hey, no, we'd never be talking about Caitlin Clark if Paige Buckets never got hurt. She did. We are.
Not everybody. Molly's talking about it. She's a UConn alum.
Right. But
she's talking shit, which I believe is being taken as journalism.
Yeah. Sure, but
which I don't love.
A lot of people piggybacked on that and agreed with her point. She was absolutely just talking shit and kind of trying to stir things up a little bit. But then I think a lot of people who want to see Caitlin Clark fail were like, you know what? She's absolutely right. But I think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I'll be very interested to see what the numbers are on this one with the 9:30 start time.
Oh, yeah, because UConn LSU had 12.3 million, peaking at 16 million. Sure. Let's talk about ratings. Cole, right now, more people are watching the WWE than, like, ever before. What a wild run to be a part of. Everything is up and to the right in the sports and sports entertainment world, Cole. That's real deal.
It's been incredible. The ratings have been off the chart, especially in the demo, obviously, that we sell, which is the adults, 18 to 35. And the thing about it is that not just the television ratings.
Doesn't care about the olds.
Look about the attendance. We've had 14 straight tonight, television sellouts, which is incredible. We're going to have 100,000 people a night in the building in Philadelphia. We're going to be sold out again on Monday night. It has been an incredible time to be in this world.
13 straight televised sellouts. When did you guys just make up that bullshit? I heard you say.
Right, I know. What is your problem?
No, it's real. But it's like every building is packed. Like, I think that is just the conversation. Every building is packed.
Yes.
Like, putting the television sellouts, it's like, okay, so maybe there's a house show that wasn't marketed that maybe didn't sell 100 tickets. Every building is packed out right now for the WWE, which is not a normal thing across entertainment. It's fantastic. It is. We are so lucky to be a part of this. Everywhere, from Anaheim and San Jose, all the way over to North Carolina and Raleigh, Chicago in between, now in Philadelphia with hundreds and hundreds of thousands of tickets being sold to every single event in this entire thing. It's like business is booming. You know why? Because Michael Cole is here.
Oh, yeah. I would like to take some credit for that now. But think about it. We're 52 weeks a year. 52 weeks Monday Night Raw, 52 weeks Friday Night SmackDown, 52 weeks NXT, a different premium live event every month. And to be able to jam this many people into arenas each and every week for all these shows is incredible.
Men's Final Four tips off tomorrow. NC State takes on Purdue. Would like to say, everybody's talking about DJ BJ going to the NFL. 6'9", good personality, good feet, pretty physical. Guy got WWE superstar written all over him. I love everything about him. Cannot wait to watch him take on Big Zach Edey. 9.5 point spread there. And then Alabama, UConn. Tone, one half of the hammer, Dahn. One half of the hammer, Dahn. Cowboys, love that. Love everything about what just happened there. What are we taking in that particular matchup? And over the weekend, what are you leaning towards?
I honestly, I feel like it's too many points. Like Final Four, it's almost double digits for both game. And like as a gambler, like who's been gambling for a long time, you see those numbers. And even though UConn and Purdue has been absolutely dominant, like I feel like I have to take the dog in both. Not to win, absolutely not to win. But with the points, I think I have to take the dogs. And I was thinking I would love to see Edey in the ring against Omos.
Oh, Zach Edey is a WWE superstar.
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about DJ BJ.
Couple 7'4" giants.
Hey, what happened to Omos? We should have asked Triple H that.
He is in the Andre the Giant Battle Royal tonight on Friday Night SmackDown.
I was in Battle Royal one time, the Royal Rumble with Omos.
Yes.
And once I saw the way he was looking at me, I said, get me out of here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Which allowed me to still hold the record for the longest time in a Royal Rumble spent by any announcer in WWE history.
Yeah, but after Omos scares an adult out of the ring, isn't there something we can do with him maybe, afterwards to some people? If that might have been a question for Triple H there. Should have been like... Will be joining us this afternoon for the kickoff to WrestleMania.
Yes.
5 o'clock Eastern on all the WWE socials. It will be myself, Michael Cole, CM Punk will be a part of the team. It is going to be a great time kicking off the entire week.
You brought it up being in the ring. Are you undefeated at WrestleMania?
Undefeated at
So
WrestleMania.
Pat is also undefeated at WrestleMania.
Yeah, he is
That's
now.
right. When are you two going to get back and put that undefeated record back on the...
No, we'd be a tag team.
That's what I mean. I don't mean against each other.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we could be a tag team. We
could.
Maybe we'll just beat the dog shit out of Corey Graves and Wade Barrett.
That feels
I'm
like
afraid-
there you go.
I'm afraid I've got some bad news for you, Wade Barrett. You know what I mean?
I'd have to bring the singlet back out.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And the Fu Manchu.
Yeah. Tuck the squirrel and nuts in there, pal.
Yep. Have to.
Yeah, do what you got to do.
Have to.
Get back into shape, too, all juiced up, right?
Yep. Have to.
Do we have a picture of Michael Cole in the singlet
please.
from WrestleMania?
Pulling it up.
We're pulling it up currently. We need to see you. Oh, they're talking about
There
you.
I am. See?
That guy.
Undefeated at WrestleMania. There you go.
Pythons on his arms.
Is there going to be anything like that, you think, this weekend? Something as iconic and memorable as that? As the
it'll be
people in Philadelphia chant, one more match. One more match. One more match to Michael Cole.
I don't know if they'll be chanting that to me, but I take the payday.
Yeah, oh, of course. Of course.
Naturally.
How many years you been in WWE now?
27.
27 years. Congratulations.
How many shows have you missed?
3 now.
Three shows over 27 years,
Pretty
52 weeks a year.
My God.
Obviously traveling on the road away from your family. We appreciate your dedication.
Thank you.
To
Thank
the
you very
business.
much.
A lot of these people that come back, me even, come back to the business, are like, oh, Cole's still here. Oh, Cole's still here. Some people need to go take a break, rest the mind, rest the body, maybe get a refresh. You, for 27 years straight, every single week but 3 of those, have been on the road working for the company. You're a legend, Cole.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You are, Cole.
Incredibly
Absolute
admirable.
legend.
Respect.
And the other stuff he did before.
Yeah, he used to cover actual wars.
Yeah. Good.
Was in Bosnia. Look at that. Wow. Kind of begged for it,
But we got it.
people are going to say we were kind of begging for it, but still got it.
Hey, I'll take it. Keep begging.
This guy, before he was in the WWE, he was covering wars in like Bosnia for real. This is this guy.
Oh, what a stat.
Look at that. Look at that picture.
Spent Easter with David Koresh down in
I was
Waco.
going to say, I am curious, Cole. If you had to compare David Koresh to either a current or former WWE superstar, who do you think he kind of...
I don't know if we should do this. I don't know if we should.
I mean, we should go there either.
He played great guitar.
He did?
I got one. I mean, I got one that kind of just resembles him. I mean,
Dom?
JD McDonough reeks.
Oh, my
Koresh.
God. You
I
and JD
think.
McDonough.
I love JD McDonough.
Well, that's one of us. That's
I
not,
don't like Judgment Day, but I don't think he's any part of that. Michael Cole, you were the first person to speak to David Koresh. You covered the Bosnia War in Bosnia for how many days?
3 tours. I was there 9 months at one point.
Stuck in a war zone for 9 months. You're on a river that was on fire, almost died, being an actual journalist. Then you come to the WWF. You let the Attitude Era kind of run wild with you, and then now you're still doing it in better shape and doing better than you've ever done. I'm lucky to call you a friend. Michael
Thank you.
Cole. Even though you're kind of a piece of shit.
for sure.
You're a great guy.
Not kind of.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to introduce to you a man who is a trailblazer on the internet. His family has changed the game completely for how you can make a living from living your life and creating content. He is taken to this business like a fish to water. Your United States champion, the Maverick, Logan Paul. Jock.
Properly, John.
Properly, Jock.
Howdy, bro.
Hell yeah. Dude, you're absolutely jocked right now.
Jeez.
So jocked.
I've been training for WrestleMania, Pat, believe it or not.
Yeah, amen. Fight camp.
Brother, why are you always standing?
Because I'll
You're
fall
always
asleep if I
standing.
don't. Yeah,
Is that true?
I need to move. You moving with me? You standing with me?
I'm so tired, Pat. I was woken up this morning by a natural disaster.
Earthquake.
Earthquake.
That's because you're in town.
Brother, I thought to myself, if I was an earthquake, I'd hit Philadelphia too.
Amen.
Well said.
I made a huge mistake. Just give me 1 sec.
Oh no! Oh no! We need Stone Cold Steve Austin's beer tosser. Stack. We need Stone Cold Steve Austin's Nikki who tosses beers.
This is important.
There it is.
Thank you, boss.
Yeah, no problem. There you go. Hey, congrats on that being a smashing success. Congrats to you, dude.
It's a smash. We're on a program.
Absolutely. The whole thing.
You do those with the words.
Well, that's because I get bored. Once again, this is the entire thing. You know, I got to stay active. Logan, I'm going to let you know this.
Little guy in the Prime shirt. My big stupid head.
Handsome, though. Handsome. Very handsome.
Oh, man, this is great.
Now, that leads to my first question. When you first got to WWE, this guy sucks. We hate this guy. Get this guy the hell out of our life.
Yeah, it's still like that.
No, it isn't. The whole day, they were chanting.
Oh,
hey,
yeah. Cheers.
We thought it was a Logan sucks chant happening, and we're like, hold on, wait a second. It was
Logan sucks.
No, it was Logan Paul. They were chanting your whole damn name. These people love you, dude. You've earned it from them, I think.
Oh.
Yeah. Kind of sounds like sucks.
Wow. You know, I'm not sure what to make of it because, like, I'm the bad guy. So, I mean, it's great. I'm flattered, but at the end of the day, I'm here to beat up your favorite superstars.
Which we love.
Yeah.
And that's why we love them. Ty has a question for you, Logan.
Yeah, speaking of that, how are you going to differentiate, like, the urge to be, hey, I just want to beat the shit out of Kevin Owens? Like, I understand Randy Orton's here. That's a big part of it. But I'm looking at this sloppy guy over here in a cutoff and gym shorts.
Steals everyone's moves.
And I don't even, I'm not even focused on Randy. I just want to beat the piss out of this guy. Like, how are you going to differentiate those two
Your
things?
name is Ty?
Yeah.
Ty, I already did that.
Well, I understand.
But it's been done. I beat Kevin Owens already. So if I'm being honest, Randy's my true opponent in this match. He's a legend. And, like, I'm honored to be in the ring with a legend killer. Seriously, like, Randy Orton is one of the best that WWE has.
All time.
He's amazing. And so, you know, it's going to be a great match, but Randy Orton is really who I got my eyes set on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you do realize that you beat Kevin via disqualification.
Oh, Michael.
Oh, stop being a mark.
But
I don't like he's doing it. It's Feel Good Friday.
Michael. Let's do that. A win is a win.
Bingo.
No, it is.
Suck it,
There's
Cole.
but there's a point to this because your matchup at WrestleMania on Sunday is triple threat, which means there are no disqualifications or countouts. So you're going to have to pin or submit either Randy or Kevin to keep your championship.
So I've heard.
But you can use the brass knuckles.
Yeah, no DQ. Hey, you want me to use the brass knuckles?
Oh, yeah.
Kevin used them, though. He cheated.
He did. No, I agree with that point.
He did. Some people say you set him up, but that means you're smarter than he is. Do you feel like you were made to be a WWE superstar? It feels that way.
I feel like I was made to drink Prime.
Sure. Amen.
Okay.
Maybe drive NASCAR with that.
Wow, these are good fans today.
That's what I'm saying, Logan. Real deal. I did not expect this either, dude.
Yeah, this is crazy.
It's been like 2 hours of this for you. I think you've gotten to the point where you've worked yourself into a shoot, brother. You're babyface.
Yeah, you're over, brother.
Can they hear us right now?
Yes. At the beginning, they couldn't, though, Logan.
It was bad.
Man, hey, which one of you wants to be a wrestler when you grow up?
Here we go.
I see some hands. I see all these little kids. Man, it's possible for all of you guys not to be inspirational, but
That's awesome.
this is crazy, man.
Because of you.
I'm supposed to be a heel, dude.
No, babyface. This is babyface Logan Paul.
That's right.
No.
Yeah, it is.
It's the kids. They melt my
Look
heart.
at this. You're all the kids. They're kids aren't here for me.
We don't need. That's not Prime merch. How did you get that?
Oh, you're getting wrong.
Take it off. Cease and desist.
Take
Take that off now.
Yeah, take it off. Cease and
We'll get you
desist.
another one. We'll get you another one, kid. We'll get you another one. Tone has a question for you, Logan.
Yeah, look, I have a question about how, like, you came in, and it's similar to me, like, watching Pat, and you guys both came in, and everyone said your matches were incredible, but you guys didn't come up through the WWE. And you both have hit these, like, high-flying spots. Do you feel necessary to do that type of stuff early in your career, early in these matches, just to kind of prove yourself? And now you kind of don't have to do that, or is that just who you are, and you're going to be jumping off?
Dude, that's who I am.
Yeah.
I if I'm not 11 feet in the air, I'm not happy.
That's why I smoke.
Dude, my nickname's the Maverick. I love flying. I don't know why, but like I need to be flying through the air. Ever since I was a kid, I've been jumping off like the top of the playground, the highest thing I can find. I have horrible knees because when I was a kid, I'd launch myself from the second story window onto the ground and just
Nice.
hurting my body. And
That seems to be dumb, but you're like an incredibly intelligent person too, which I think is a massive piece of this whole thing.
No, it's a duality to it, Pat. If you're dumb, you could also be smart.
Yeah, you're right.
Well said.
Like that.
Yeah, you're right.
Well said.
That's
You're
smart.
right. Holy shit!
Big brain.
That's why these people are chanting your name. Right now. That's why these people are chanting your name. Michael Cole refuses to admit it, though.
Michael, do you have a problem with me?
Not at all, Logan, but I do want to say this. I've been doing this for a very long time. I have never, ever seen anyone in my 27 years take to this business the way that you have over the last couple of years.
Hey, Kurt Angle's involved in all this.
That means a lot, Michael.
And it's honest to God truth. I mean, the performances that you had put in the ring, and I look back at the match you had with Roman Reigns in Saudi Arabia. I mean, absolutely blown away by what was accomplished that night. So congratulations.
Thanks, man. Pat, too. Man, you see Pat in the ring? How does he do that? How does he do that, but he looks like that?
Okay, Logan. Watch your mouth.
No, it's crazy. I seen you box jump to the top rope.
Yeah, you said to me, this was one of the funniest things I've ever heard in my life. After the match, Logan comes over, and he goes, this can sound so rude, but like, I didn't know you were that athletic. And I'm like, dude, I was a professional athlete. Yeah, I understand what you're saying. I understand.
Yeah, but
what
Pat,
you're
you're a punter.
Easy, Logan. Easy, Logan. Logan!
No. But you are just any punter.
Thank you.
You watch a Pat McAfee highlight reel?
Boom.
Bro, you're doing wild. Like,
Yeah.
you could have been a middle linebacker.
But here's the thing now.
Mutt me.
Well, I was Mutt me the other night. Madden, they had me in 99 middle linebacker. I was a fucking menace. Sorry about the language. But for real though, I'm okay though. I get to a chance to experience a dream in there. I got a chance to get it. It hurts. Everything hurts.
Is that why? Are you coming back or just
No,
Monday
that's
Night
what
Raw?
I'm saying. The complete opposite.
Oh,
What
you-
I'm saying is like, I got a chance to experience it. Very lucky to be able to get in there and do it. Everything hurts. I'm 36 years old right now. I got a baby. I talk into microphones. I feel good. You experiencing it, which is like the bump, the pain, the running the ropes hurts. I mean, everything hurts in this business. And for you to sign up for more of it, I think once you get in there, after already being a very, very, very successful human being, I think adds to the respect that all these people have for you right now. So I think you should take that in a little bit.
Well,
That's
thanks.
real deal.
Thanks,
That's
Pat.
real deal.
No, I mean, I say this as arrogantly as possible. I don't have to be here.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm here because it's. Sorry, kids. It's fucking awesome.
Yes.
Dude,
it really is.
This is the coolest industry in the world. I'm surrounded by the most athletic and talented people I've ever met, from the crew, the writers, the athletes, the executives, you guys. Michael Cole, absolute legend. My turn to gas you up. Voice of the WWE, man. Like, seriously, your guys' passion for this industry is contagious. I feel it. I have what's called the bug now. And I don't think I can stop, dude.
Nice. We're lucky for that. Connor's got a question for you, Logan.
Yeah, obviously, growing up, you're state champion wrestler. I mean, just shut the fuck up, these people, man. These people just are the worst.
What did you do to them?
Well, they just don't understand that I know everything correct, and they know nothing about anything when it comes to the world. I mean, just look around. The amount of zero IQs you see is absurd. But when we're talking about yourself and your story, like all-state wrestler in high school, then you're boxing one of the greatest boxers of all time, Floyd Mayweather, and now obviously you're a superstar in the WWE. I mean, you don't just stumble in.
You're our United States champion.
You don't stumble into that. That's a real goddamn championship.
Yes,
but
sir.
when you're talking about those three things, how do they each kind of shake up against each other? Like when you're thinking about preparing to go against Floyd Mayweather, that training versus going up against like you said, the Legend Killer and Kevin Owens. Like where does that? How do you frame it in your brain when you've gone through such massive events already?
I can't believe I'm about to say this. Kevin, run with this on your Instagram. Fighting Kevin Owens was harder than fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Whoa. Wow. Wait a minute.
Whoa.
Wait a minute.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Wrestling is the hardest thing I have ever done in my life. There is no industry that requires the amount of skill sets all in one like the WWE. Like it is crazy. The amount of things you have to think about when you're in that ring, I liken it, and I've said this 1,000 times, but when you're boxing, I'm worried about one person. I'm worried about the guy across from me. When I'm wrestling, I'm worried about 60,000 people in the arena, right? And it's my job to make sure that they got their money's worth. I take that very, very seriously. So I'm in the lab, man. I want to make sure you guys got your money worth on Sunday.
Well, it's funny, it's also like you slip, like the Spanish Fly with Ricochet.
Oh my God.
Like every single moment in there, and I came back for Miz last year for WrestleMania, and I hadn't been in a ring. Okay, I go up to that thing where I'm doing the Swanton, and I'm up there, and I'm like, what the? Why am I? This should have been. I should have done this. You know, at least.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what, man. When you got 160,000 eyeballs looking at you,
but that's like
you're gonna jump.
That's a part of the skill set, though. It's like mentally, physically. But if you miss, you're in front of everybody, and also the injuries that happen in this thing are very real. So, like, once again, you continuing to show up and do what you do, man, I love it. I think the boys love it.
Yes.
And it's keep going, because the shit you're doing is you and Ricochet are trying to like defy what humans can do in rings on a regular basis.
This was a crazy move.
This is incredible.
I don't think this had been done before. I'm really proud of this one, me and Ricochet.
Yes, you should be.
Jeez. Oh my God.
You're a psycho, dude.
Took a couple years off my life.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm serious.
But we're all doing stuff that's doing that. But we hope you live a long, long time.
Logan, you're obviously a tremendous businessman as well, and we'd be remiss if we didn't mention and talk about the history you're making this year as it comes to Prime at WrestleMania. Let's talk a little bit about that and how that came about.
Okay, so TKO publicly traded now, and I think it's a new era of WWE. You know, with that era comes, hopefully a new champion. Hashtag we want Cody. Hopefully comes with a little bit more edge.
Wait a minute.
Hey, whoa.
Wait a minute.
I don't know. We want Cody.
Whoa, babyface Logan right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. Do we want Cody?
Boo.
But with that came the real estate of the center ring. And I thought, how cool would it be if a company that I founded took that position? We happen to have the revenue for it. We did 1.2 billion last year, which is pretty good.
I'll get the job done.
Not bad.
Pretty good. Job done. So we copped the middle ring, and so yeah, man, WrestleMania this year, I'm gonna be wrestling on a logo that I sketched on a notepad. That's crazy.
Yes, it's crazy.
It's gonna be such a surreal moment.
And you think about, decades and decades and decades of the tradition and history in our company, and that center ring has been sacred. There's never, ever been anything on that ring in the history of this company, but come this weekend, your logo is going to be on it.
I'm looking forward to the backlash.
Yeah, it's coming. It's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. It's going to be loud. Did you say 1 billion last year?
1.2.
Man.
1.2, and I'm not just like saying that. A lot of my peers will make up numbers, and we can see the numbers.
That's the internet.
No, they're lying. I don't want to say any names.
Say it.
Do it.
I
Might as well.
I know that typically I can't. I actually can't. but
we can't say a couple names today either.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we're same boat.
Yeah.
Same boat on this.
It's a lot of stuff is fabricated. Prime is not. It's a great beverage, a great product, and now partnered with a great company. I'm very excited.
Congratulations, dude. You should be happy, and you can't find this shit anywhere, right? It just sells out everywhere.
You can find it in Target, Walmart, CVS, Walgreens, Kroger, Wawa.
Sold out.
Everywhere.
You can find an empty place that is supposed to hold Prime bottles because it's sold out because, the Prime merch that is around.
Yeah, crazy.
The Prime Cry Girl over here. There's just...
She's awesome.
Hi.
Yeah.
She's so sweet.
Yeah, she is.
Yeah, no. We like some of this merch, most of it's customized. We don't sell Prime
it's not
merch.
customized. That's...
knockoff.
That'd be stolen from you.
Some jackass.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 1.4 billion.
Yeah, right.
You actually got some money stolen from a merch company overseas, probably. Anyways, Logan, good luck this weekend. Pull one for you.
Thank you.
Keep your eye out. Hey, come on. Triple threat. That's not good.
No. I'm gonna be watching as well. I'm gonna be watching. Also, Damian Priest still hasn't cashed in. He made a comment to me backstage, like, "Watch my title" or something. Like,
whoa.
I don't know.
For the good of the United States, let's make sure that doesn't...
brother, come on.
That doesn't go to Judgment Day.
I am your United States champion. This belt is not leaving my waist this weekend.
Okay, let's make sure that's the case.
Thank you.
Thank you for being our champion.
Thank you, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, Hey, hold on. Before you go, that whole situation with what's his name?
What's the situation?
You know what it is. No, not that one.
Jake fighting Mike Tyson?
That's awesome. That is awesome.
What's the situation?
The Doc thing. Bullshit.
Oh my God.
Bullshit.
Don't even get me started.
In that, because we're kind of in that world. Don't
even get me started.
That would have been the amount of babyface stuff that is happening with you right now, because you're babyface in that one.
Yeah, right.
In that entire thing as well. Just want to let you know. We all believe it's bullshit.
Thank you. Graham Bensinger is a snake.
Okay.
I don't want any other celebrity and personality to fall to Graham's endearing demeanor like I did. He is a snake.
If the story that you were telling, which we assume, because obviously we've kind of absolutely wild that would even happen.
I gave 5 months of my life to this guy. I gave him access to everything because he told me he was making an Apple TV documentary. Shows up on his YouTube channel. It's BS.
And we saw it. I think it got like 15,000 views in the first 12 hours.
Crushing.
But if it was to be on your YouTube, I mean, it would have
big business.
Yeah, why wouldn't you just do it for yourself? Yeah, you got screwed. We're on your side. You too. Cheers, buddy. He's babyface soon.
Yeah. Yep, for sure.
I don't want to make decisions around here, but they do.
Yeah,
and it feels like
bingo.
There's some babyface stuff happening. All right, let's take a break. Because we have not, and I think somebody's probably going to go to the bathroom out there, maybe on this stage.
Have to.
Yeah, bingo. When we're on the other side, Gunther will join us as we wrap up this glorious Feel Good Friday from WWE World. Shout to the crew getting the speakers to work.
Yes. Here we go.
Great job.
Crew.
Brought in whole new speakers.
That was incredible work there. That was really good. Early, I was like, I don't know what we're going to do.
Yeah.
I have no idea. Maybe we just put up a curtain in front of them so we don't feel awkward that we're doing a show.
Well, text messages to me went from extremely negative in the beginning to really, really positive now.
Okay, good. Well, it's not your fault. There's a name on this whole thing. It's probably going to take the blame. That's it. Heavy is the head. Heavy is the head.
Yes, it is.
We are very thankful you all came out. We're going to go to the bathroom. Gunther joins us on the other side, the Intercontinental Champion. And then we wrap up this Feel Good Friday in one way. That's with Sam Roberts.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
No pop for him. But when he gets out here, it's going to be great. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice that might change their life. Take 5.
Well, nonetheless, as of February 1st, Pat McAfee is officially a contributor with WWE.
Living his dream to be a part of WrestleMania.
I want to see Pat McAfee tonight.
I've been preparing for this my entire life.
McAfee wins! McAfee wins! Pat McAfee has done it again! It's time to toast the boys and toast the brand. McAfee's wanted to drink beer with Stone Cold forever. Stunner! Stunner!
There was a point in my life, all I could think about doing was professional wrestling.
McAfee closing in on another WrestleMania victory.
First, we're going to have to get the okays, obviously. And we did from people high up. They were the only people that knew for a while. There was like 3 people that knew in the whole world that was going to potentially be a situation for a little bit.
City of Stars, Boston Connors here.
We will be there tonight. Nobody's supposed to know we're here. It's going to be tough. And if you're a man that's only known for wearing tank tops, you kind of got to cover it up. I didn't see him. Hey, I'm Pat. Nice to meet you. He's hanging in the back.
One second. Here you go.
Am I putting this on my face? I feel some shit. Who's on the game here?
Nobody. This is you until you go out.
Come on, dude. Let's go and take a look around. There's some bunk beds there. You know, there's a shitter and a shower here in the back. He sat in that bus 6, 7, 8 hours, 9, 10 hours. I'm coming down that thing. Holy fuck, what a view that's going to be. Hell yeah. Look at all those fucking people that are going to be there. Just waiting, for an opportunity to potentially have a WrestleMania moment. It's ridiculous. This is awesome. WWE is just like the best at operating. They take care of the non-obvious. So we're very thankful to be here. And tonight should be fucking sick. Hell yeah. I think there's like 3 people that know I'm here.
Are we not supposed to come in here?
No, yeah.
All right.
4 now. Look at you.
Won't fucking say a word.
I'll see you at SoFi. You gonna be in LA?
I don't know. George is, it's
a loaded question.
George, we don't know. George, you don't know. Maybe.
What's up, stud? Oh, nice.
As soon as I saw George showcase that tight end university tank top, I knew there was a chance old George about to do something special.
Yeah. Are you kidding, boys? Welcome to WrestleMania!
The night was getting late. We weren't sure. We didn't know if a moment was going to pop up where maybe my services could be utilized.
I haven't been in a ring since SummerSlam. Okay, like not even in one.
All I wanted was the Miz to have an opportunity to have a match, just a WrestleMania match.
Yeah, good guy. Stand there.
And then the Miz mentions, I sent out an open challenge, and we go,
oh my God,
there it is.
And I put out an open challenge, and no one responded. Why? Because I'm the Miz, and I'm awesome! Let's go!
Wait a minute! I feel like McAfee's here!
I have walked out into a stadium as a WWE superstar probably 1,000,000 times in my head.
WrestleMania was missing Pat McAfee in the Pat McAfee Show!
And I'm thankful to the WWE Universe that said hello whenever I came out on that massive fucking stage.
By the way, there's only 2 announcers undefeated in WrestleMania history, me and Pat. I can't believe McAfee's here!
Hello, beautiful people!
What's up, Snoop?
What's up, Snoop?
You're a legend, dog. You're the best, dog. Hello, Miz. None of us saw this alleged open challenge that you said. But good news. This is my WrestleMania tank top. If you still would like a match, why don't you let me beat your ass right here, right now?
You all want to see The Miz versus Pat McAfee right here, right now! I'm the host of WrestleMania, and I cannot make matches official.
Miz, I do believe your tiny balls are showing. Tiny balls. Tiny balls. Baby meat as well. There's
80,497
people here. Somebody has to be able to make a match official somewhere.
I am the dog father and the host of WrestleMania, so I feel like I could make that match happen. Right now, we got a ref, we got you, Let's get cracking. I'm out. Let's go.
And McAfee go right after Miz with the right hand, driving Miz back into the corner. Pat McAfee in action. This is a blatant sneak attack. He takes his duties as host of WrestleMania. Oh yes, Spinebuster! This derelict shows up, and check out his tank top though. He's got sparkles on it. You're behind this, aren't you? But no, I had no idea. You said the same thing in the Rumble. I didn't know this guy was showing up. Oh, what a kick by McAfee! Miz.
Hey, baby balls! Baby balls! Tiny meat!
In a $7,000 tuxedo. George Kittle and the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not sure how wise that was. McAfee's got the official distracted in the ring. Kittle just took out Miz. Kittle telling McAfee to go up top. McAfee heading up to the top rope. And taking out the Miz. Now we're talking. Miz may never win another match. McAfee closing in on another WrestleMania victory. The all-decade punter with a punch
had so much fun there. That was a good time. The punt's fucking hilarious. You got a tiny ball champ going. I had a feeling. We were sitting here all day. Oh, I wanted to text you earlier. I was told not to text you.
Well, of course. Nobody fucking texts
I was
me.
told not to text you.
Dude.
You had a hell of a show. I'm so thankful to the people at the WWE. It was a super cool night, super cool moment, and I'm very thankful for it all.
5:30 a.m. Sunday. This day started 6:30 a.m. Saturday. So much cool shit happened in between now and then. Joke of an existence. I'm very thankful for everything. Let's go take a nap, please.
What's isolation?
It's 4 nights of complete darkness.
What?
Is there a bathroom or you wearing a diaper?
You
For
can
real?
wear 'em.
Holy shit!
Explosive, the thing that really takes it over the top. Jesus fucking Christ. The thing that really takes it over the top.
Son of a bitch, Mad Mel. Get it together.
Oh yeah, fucking right we did. Oh, I just said right there. There's the first one.
Yeah, that's right.
If you go like that, okay.
Oh my God!
Boom, right there. His foot's on the fucking line.
Boom.
That's his foot on the line.
He's living out in LA. He drives a sports car just to prove.
I pooped my pants on Monday, actually, a week ago today.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I know. Say so. Say so.
Also, fuck Boston.
You gotta have a working toilet seat.
Can't tell which side is which.
It's crazy. It's a dead ringer.
Skydiving, I went Rocky Mountain climbing. I went 2.7 seconds on a bull named Blue Man Shoe.
I think I smoke meat very well.
Ask Schefter what I text him when he somehow got my number and texted me. I didn't respond to Diana Rossini, I think her name is. I would say the same thing that I told Schefter. Lose my number. Nice try.
My dad always said this. He said, boys, that's for show. Yeah. That's for dough. He said that one makes the girls cream, but that one puts food on the table. That's the work muscle.
Every single Thursday, we will be getting the incredible opportunity of chatting with head coach of Alabama, Nick Saban. People are saying you look like the Wayans brothers with the white chicks.
Oh, no.
I'd say it was like a specific person. It's just like, hey, this is a sweet mask that someone spent a lot of time on, I guess. And they had a lot of old man.
And I love deeper and
AJ Hawk.
Whoa. Okay, here we go.
Oh, boy.
This is what I'm talking about. I'm trying to figure this whole situation out. Okay, you got to zoom here. Yeah, congrats, we're on ESPN. Awesome, my camera almost worked.
smoke sweeter and gave forgiveness I've been denied.
That's Live Like You Were Dying. That's that song.
Good song.
That's how he wrote it, probably.
Hey,
Why?
let's go.
This show stinks, and the fact that you listen, we are very, very thankful for. The all-time leading tackler for the Green Bay Packers,
You pig!
damn it! Be a friend, tell a friend something nice could change their life.
Sport!
Hello, beautiful people, and welcome back to WWE World here in Philadelphia. Home of WrestleMania 40 on this Feel Good Friday, April 5th, 2024. This sports program, hour 3 starts now.
Sports!
Are happening. Obviously, the Final Four for the women tips off this evening. The men tip off tomorrow. But we are in the great city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania for WrestleMania 40, the biggest WrestleMania of all time. Eagles are rebuilt, rebuilt. They got
Jets, Jets.
That was Michael Cole right there. Wow. Pittsburgh Steelers don't have any of those chants because they're an actual football team. There's a lot of Steelers fans here as well. That's one half of the hammer. Dahn. Cowboys Tone Diggs. And then the Toxic Table at the end at Boston Connor and at Ty Schmidt. We've been incredibly lucky to be here on this eve of WrestleMania 40 because the energy is palpable in this city of brotherly love, and what's about to happen over the next 3 days is going to be nothing short of historic. Now, speaking of historic, a man who has held the Intercontinental title for 665 days. Joining us now, which is German for the Ring General. Ladies and gentlemen, Gunther. Atta baby Gunther. Atta baby Gunther. Yeah. Now, the hand we just shook there is the hand of a man who chops people from one side of a city to another, an intimidating force who is reigns supreme over the Intercontinental title at a historic rate, a man who's going to go down in the history books from Austria. Gunther, you look really good. Thank you for coming. Speaking to the microphone there, we're going to want to hear you as the world learns about Gunther and becomes a massive fan of Gunther. Whenever I say Ring General, and then I say that's German for the Ring General, is that an accurate statement? Is that how you say Ring General in German? Is it Ring General?
No, that's not. That's just you taking the piss, obviously. So.
Whoa!
Taking a piss?
Yeah, whoa. But that is the Ring General. Is that
General?
Who?
General.
The Ring General.
Very nice.
Boom.
Well, it's an honor to watch the Ring General work every single week. I have noticed for the last 4 weeks, though, you've stayed away from ringside. You know, this past Monday, you beat the hell out of a United States Olympian, Chad Gable, as you distracted Sami Zayn with the big matchup this weekend. Are you focused? Are you worried that you haven't been around the ring in a while and the ring might have lost it a little bit? Or how do we feel going into Mania weekend?
Feeling fantastic, actually. I think it's one of the biggest weekends, or the biggest weekend in this business ever. Growing up and being a fan of this business, like I feel like WrestleMania 10, WrestleMania 20, WrestleMania 30. That's always something extra special, and to be in that position that I am now and to be a big part of that is, it's a great moment and it's a great feeling.
Okay, let's talk about it. There's been some wrestlers in the past and even some basketball players that said they learned English through watching professional wrestling and watching WWF and WWE. Is that true for you?
A little bit, yes, for sure. But I think in general, like American culture is very popular in Europe. So
oh, are we?
You pick up English.
He didn't say you. He didn't say you.
I like my choice.
Ah, okay. Now you come from Austria.
Yes.
Which obviously has great history that I learned all about.
Dude.
I've known the history of Austria my whole life. I've known that's the case.
I think most people do, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But you're with a guy from Germany and a guy from Italy in Imperium.
Yes.
Do you guys don't get talked about as a dominant group as much as everywhere else? Judgment Day gets talked about.
Of course.
Awesome Truth is getting talked about now. Obviously, A New Day is historic. Not a lot of talk about Imperium. Why is that? And what is the deal, you think, with how everybody judges you guys?
I think when it comes to the group, as of right now, I just think there's a lot of focus on myself. If you have a title reign that long and that meaningful, it draws a lot of attention. So I feel like that makes it a little bit harder for the other two guys to stand out at the moment.
Michael Cole has something to say about you. I know that.
Well, Gunther, I mean, I love calling your matches.
Name. That's not his name.
Yeah.
No. It's
Gunther.
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 Or
How do I pronounce it? Gunther?
Yeah, it's fine.
have a little
That's fine.
I want to be accurate. I'm a journalist. I want to be accurate. Gunther?
It's fine, like I said.
Fine. It's fine.
You sound like an asshole.
I love how Michael says it.
Thank
by
you.
the way.
Thank you.
Okay, let me hear it real quick.
Gunther.
Well, that's not how you said it a little bit ago.
The point I was making was I love calling your matches. There is an absolute just realism in it that is just incredible. When you chop people, it sounds like a shotgun going off throughout the arena. It's just that attitude. It's that you can't lose, that nobody can stand toe-to-toe with you. You ooze confidence. It is just incredible to be able to call your matches.
I'm happy you got that out.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Michael. And I gotta say, I do enjoy when you call the matches as well. I think you're a fantastic announcer. Additional to that, you have to carry that one on your back.
Okay.
That's true. Thank you.
I mean, come on.
I like this
Come on, let's be honest. He's the professional. You're hanging out there too.
Okay, all right, okay. Connor's got it. We're not even going to talk about it, Gunther. Okay. Ring general. I'm trying to figure it all out, be as professional as possible.
I mean, if you're going to say that, then it kind of leads perfectly. Yeah, these people, just the biggest marks on the planet. But just from what you just said, it's funny because I kind of feel a similar way because, the guys you hang out with suck. Imperium, I mean, you are fantastic.
I wouldn't say they suck. That's
that's
an insult.
That's your opinion.
It's an insult.
But English is second.
Especially Kaiser. I've known that guy since I'm 18 years old.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And so that's why you might not.
I don't think he sucks.
Well, you might not be able to see it the way that we see it.
No, I see everything.
Well, no, I know you see everything, but I'm saying, I'm just saying. I mean, you got a suit. You got to do it. Well, I'm just telling you. That's what you want, right? That's how people feel. People want you to chop those other two bums. So my question is, at what point do you say, like, hey, having these two anchors on me just isn't what, I need in my WWE career? And, when you go hopefully try and go after that Universal Championship down the road, perhaps. But is there a possibility?
Like yours you have.
Exactly. I mean, you want one of these? You got to do it on your own, just like I did. That's why my question to you is, when do you just say, hey, sorry, guys, it's my time? Shut up!
I mean...
Oh, my God!
Small one, maybe.
This guy says you're chopped.
I say this. I don't do that usually. The first time I ever wrestled in America was in Philadelphia, actually.
Okay.
And now I came back and I realized it's the same dump that it was 15 years ago.
Amen!
So, if it would be a nice city, I would do it. Luckily for you, it's not.
Oh!
Screw you guys.
Thank God.
Oh, man. The world is heartbroken that a sternum of a man, a stooge, is not broken.
All right.
All because Gunther says Philadelphia is too big of a trash bag of a city.
Place is a dump.
Not everybody here is from Philadelphia. You're not talking about everybody. Like, WWE Universe doesn't deserve to see that, you don't think?
Nah, like I said, I'm a trained professional.
Me too.
He's your stooge. I can.
Yes, dude.
I went to that
You saved his life.
wrestling school.
Whenever you talk about historic runs, obviously we know, I mean, you say you've known Kaiser since you're 18, second generation wrestler, I do believe. Over there in Germany, Kaiser has 0.05% body fat, as do you at this point.
Yeah.
And we've all seen on the internet the transformation and the reminder of people of who and where you are now. You look so good.
Yeah.
When you started that process of becoming the most jocked guy you could possibly become, is this why you did it all? Is so that you can have moments like this at WrestleMania? Or at what point do you say, you know what, I'm just going to get in ridiculous shape and become the most dominant Intercontinental Champion of all time?
I mean, I guess it was, yeah, but just in general, I was heavier before, but I always liked that look of like the 80s, 90s old school wrestlers like Stan Hansen and Terry Gordy and all those guys. Then I was in NXT, and I think, yeah, I felt good, and I think it was accepted, but when I knew I would come over here on the main roster, I just thought it's time for an update. Like, it's time to bring the best version of myself, and yeah, that's why I put the work in.
The haircut too.
He's
you look
like-
absolutely chiseled.
He's a Terminator.
Yeah, you are the Terminator. Speaking of Terminator, how about Sami Zayn? Sami Zayn.
What do you think?
What do I think?
Yeah.
I think he's a guy that's hung around Roman Reigns before, so he's an honorary use. He's got a little bloodline in him.
Yeah.
I think he's a guy who's had WrestleZania before. I think he's a guy that's been at the top of the mountain before. I think he's a resilient guy.
Has he? Has he been to the top of the mountain?
Okay, he's been top of a mountain, even though there are higher mountains on the other side of said mountain, potentially. But he's been there, done that a long time. I think he's ready for the moment. You seemingly feel the same way. That's why you're trying to distract him the last couple of weeks. You don't think you think he's too good? That's why you're trying to beat him down a little bit? You're a little worried about your title run? Is that what it is?
No, chill out for a second.
We're chill.
Obviously, Sammy is fantastic. He's been around longer in this business than I am, and I was always aware of him. I wrestled him several times in, 10 years ago or something. I know how good he is, and all his accomplishments speak for himself. But to be quite honest, nobody has ever done what I have done. I walked in here, I took over, I took responsibility, and created a new level of prestige for the Intercontinental Championship and for myself. And I don't think Sammy can claim this for himself. He doesn't know how it is to be in my position. He doesn't know the pressure and what it takes to be in my position. And I think he's more dreaming than being realistic about it all.
This is a different world than the last time Sammy held the Intercontinental Championship. And the point I want to make, Pat, is I love Sammy. He doesn't have a chance in hell this weekend.
Okay.
Oh, he doesn't.
Okay.
Did you see what this man did to Sheamus and Drew McIntyre last year at WrestleMania in the match that stole the weekend?
Yeah, you guys really beat the shit. I mean, just absolutely beat the shit out of each other. And who was the last one standing? So you certainly have had main event WrestleMania experience and big matches, but this Sami Zayn feels is different. You know, he's training with the Alpha Academy. He's mentally in check. He had to go on a run. He had fun.
Then you're very easy to impress, because if you think 10 push-ups at the Performance Center are going to change anything.
Okay. Sam's got a question for you.
Thank you. I'm glad you brought that up, because I agree with Pat that you are an absolute specimen and you look great right now. And I respectfully disagree with Pat that Sami Zayn belongs in the same ring with you, because he is so flabby right now. Don't you think you deserve a better, more polished opponent in this WrestleMania? And then after you just absolutely chop all that flab off of Sami Zayn this weekend, okay, who's next in your sights?
Who's next? I don't know. But also, to be honest, I don't have anybody in sight. I'm in the sight of everybody else.
Agreed.
So my mind never goes to who I want to be in the ring with, blah, blah, blah. Of course, there's some guys I would like to wrestle, but if it's realistically going to happen, yeah, he can wait.
Hey, what is this thing? When I do this, because I
Yes.
started doing that. I don't know if you saw it. Well, it was the last time it was 4 weeks. So you've done a lot of stuff since then. So I don't know how quickly just publicly, quietly, I'm a big fan. You get it. What am I doing there? That's just like tightening up?
It's a very nice pose, shows discipline, shows respect, shows dignity. And if you would have well-trained shoulders, they would pop a little bit as well. So maybe keep practicing.
Pat, why don't you explain to Gunther what you were doing a couple of weeks ago when Jey Uso was coming to the ring and Gunther was in there and you were on the table doing like this thing? That seemed to be very disrespectful of the Intercontinental Champion.
Oh, it is.
What?
Definitely.
How was that?
I seen it, by the way. Then the week after, he was standing like that in front of me. He's kissing ass to everybody on the roster. I mean, I don't know if you heard that, but it's kind of like common knowledge around the boys that he's doing that. So everybody's... That's okay.
That's not the truth. No way.
We love to have him on board.
I respect the ring. Go out whenever you're acting like the ring. Go out. Okay? I do. And Yeet, man, I've seen Jay for a long time. Love Yeet. I'll tell you what, it's going to be tough this weekend with the Yeet, no Yeet situation. I want you to know that. But I do believe with the way you've carried yourself on this particular program today, not on Monday, maybe not the week before, I didn't think that. No, you view it differently than me, because the ring's sacred, but it's kind of unbecoming of you a couple times what you've been doing. But I think at WrestleMania, buddy, I'll be showing discipline and shoulder caps.
Very nice.
All day.
What an upgrade.
All day I'll be doing this thing right here.
Very
We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank you very much for having me.
You've been cool to watch.
Thank you very much.
Because since NXT too.
Oh, yeah.
Just like we talked to Ria earlier, it's been a nice ride watching you ascend. Keep going. We're fans even though you do some despicable stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, 665 days he's been the Intercontinental Champion. Ladies and gentlemen, Gunther. Yes. Hey, appreciate you, buddy. I don't like that music as you're leaving, though, because people are going to think that's your music.
That's hell.
Gunther, I don't like that. I don't like what just happened with the timing.
Well, it's Seth's fault.
The World Heavyweight Champions on the main stage means our time is wrapping up because it's about to get very loud in here.
Yes.
Yeah. I think they thought we were done about 40 minutes ago. What an intimidating son of a bitch.
Scary.
Why are you doing your shit that you're doing to make him feel the way he's feeling about me?
Because I respect him, number one. Number two, you are a kiss ass. And number three, I would have paid so much money to see that guy get shot. We would have had to send him to the Philadelphia hospital.
I was ready to go.
All right, let's wrap up and get the hell out of here as we continue to distract all the good things that are happening here at the WWE world.
Hey, we aren't done yet, me and you. We still got another show to do later today.
Well, yeah, we still got to be where your feet are.
Yeah, Cole, shut up.
Ladies and gentlemen, joining us, wrestling aficionado, I will say. Ladies and gentlemen, Sam Roberts. We don't know if Sam Roberts has any intro music, but we do know he's front of the program rocking Travis Scott's, I believe.
A little taller.
Hello, Sam.
Sam, before we bring out a couple more guests to wrap up this thing who've been hanging out and are pumped to be here, Sam, as the Lord of the Marks.
Who gave me that title?
That guy.
I mean, it's fitting.
It's right? Is it not? That's why you have a job with the WWE, because you're a walking Rolodex of the WWE.
Is that why you hired me? Because I'm Lord of the Marks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's a thing that we have known for a long time. Literally, first time I worked with you, NXT, during a kickoff show, I think in New Orleans maybe Chicago, I forget which one it was. New Orleans, I believe. I just remember thinking to myself, like, oh, okay, this guy knows everything. So I'm in an okay spot. I can say whatever the hell I want. This guy's going to save me. So immediately, you have made me better in this entire thing, and we've been a massive fan. And then finally, the WWE saw it, and they hired you full time. Congrats, Sam.
Thank you, Sam.
You've earned this.
Thank you. I
You've
appreciate
earned this
that.
all. With that being said, as being the Lord of the Marks.
Sure. And I hope you guys are okay with that I'm the Lord.
of the mark.
Yeah, you represent all of them. Now that could change, though. That could change, though, with every dumb statement that potentially comes out of your mouth.
What?
They're calling this the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
Yes.
You agree that that's going to live up to the billing?
It is absolutely the biggest WrestleMania of all time.
Which one's it being compared against, you think? Talking to you.
The biggest?
Yeah.
Well, I think WrestleMania Saturday. When you look at that tag match, when you look at the fact that The Rock,
what?
Roman Reigns,
What?
Seth Rollins,
What?
Cody Rhodes,
What?
all enter into one match
What?
with ramifications that lead to Sunday.
Oh my gosh.
Whoa. It doesn't get any bigger.
Because one day literally affects the next. So one day could be big, but guess what? Tomorrow is bigger.
Bigger.
Wow.
Bigger.
And that's how you
Bigger.
see it going.
Because it all climaxes.
Have you ever done that? Lord of the Marks.
Me. Fair question.
I've been a part of my share of climaxes.
This guy is the Lord of the Marks.
Amen.
That's right. I have 3 kids.
Nice.
What?
Real,
3.
Real ones?
Holy hell.
Real.
Way to go.
Hey.
All right.
Traditionally conceived.
Whoa! Way to go, Sam.
That's right. That's
Bobby
right.
isn't the only one on top.
These guys have a great day. Tom, go ahead, Paul.
Yeah, Lord, I have a question for
Yes.
you. Yeah, he's our Lord. While Cody was on here, okay, I had a bit of an epiphany or a change of hearts. Okay, I'm a rock guy. I grew up a rock guy, and I respect the hell out of the GOAT Roman Reigns. Okay, but when Cody was out here talking about how he would feel and everything that he's been through to get to here, if he does get 1, 2, 3 on Sunday, am I allowed to be happy with whoever wins on Sunday night?
No.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's
Admit you're a
why.
crybaby. It's okay.
Yes. Michael Cole's only going to be happy with one winner.
Exactly, Cody.
Well, like there's Super Bowls where I don't care which team wins.
Yeah, but this isn't that. This
Okay,
is the
that's why I
biggest
asked, Lord.
The biggest Super Bowl of all time, you care. This is the biggest WrestleMania of all time. That's why it's so big. Because the sides are so divided. There's 2 clear-cut competitors. There's no way you could support both those
I'm a
guys.
crybaby then.
What?
You're a crybaby. What?
I didn't
Are
expect
you
that.
kidding me?
I'm so sorry you
He
had to
turned
see
me.
that, Sam.
He turned me today.
Are you insane?
Yeah, a little bit. You were
He was great here, though. His bus caught on fire last night.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah,
about the bus.
he almost died last night.
And he survived it.
Then he comes out here, he does the whoa on the thing.
He
These
did?
were wobbly. These were wobbly. He still did it for the people.
Look, he's incredible.
Phenomenal.
In any era.
Oh, that's AJ. You get it.
I get it.
He's stupendous.
There
Right.
it is.
In any era on the planet, Cody Rhodes would be the man, the greatest, the champion, except the one that we're in. That's the problem. The only problem is that Roman Reigns exists.
Yeah, he does.
And that's what Cody has to deal with.
Thank God he exists, dude, right? Aren't
He
we all
is
happy?
the greatest.
Of all
you
time.
should see how well my children eat. You know why? Because Roman reigns.
That's right, Robin. And we're thankful for that.
Amen.
I guess he's supposed to be the best and most jocked he's ever been. Any other matches you know that could potentially steal the weekend? that you
Well, I
like?
think you had Mommy on here. Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch is an easy show stealer. I think when you think about what Gunther and Sami Zayn, here's the thing about Sami Zayn. What did he do at WrestleMania 38? He stole the show with Johnny Knoxville. What did he do at WrestleMania 39? He stole the show with his main event. The idea that he's going back at WrestleMania 40 with a guy like Gunther telling an entirely new type of story, Sami Zayn and Gunther could steal that show.
Okay, I like to hear that because Gunther.
That's why I'm the Lord, by the way, of the marks.
It seems like you're really taking to it because earlier, just a few minutes ago, you were like, "Is that right?" And
Well, I
now-
didn't, because it felt like the emphasis was on the marks before, but you started putting the emphasis on the Lord.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah,
No,
I like
the
that.
emphasis is on the marks.
Okay.
Oh,
It's on both.
I like when they
It's
say
It's on
it.
both.
we're all marks. Ty's got a question for you.
Yeah, Lord, everyone knows WrestleMania, surprises.
Surprises.
Tend to kind of steal the show. Hey, who's coming out? Who's
You
coming
hear
back?
that? You hear that? That could happen.
Yeah, exactly.
Right there.
Long.
Yeah. Undertaker's music.
Someone yelled Cena. We'll see. I don't know. Ricky Stenicki might come running down the ramp.
Good.
What does Undertaker do?
They rest in peace.
Oh my God, it sounded just like him.
That's
God, is
pretty
he
good.
here?
Right?
Absolutely nailed it.
Just like it.
That was pretty damn
working
good.
on it for weeks.
That was such a fine balance of like so disrespectful, and then like also try and see me.
I'm doing what I can. I mean, I wish I could be Take, but I can't.
You bought the merch. Sorry about it. Yeah, but surprises are big.
Yeah, exactly. So, seeing as I know you're reading all the dirt sheets.
I love dirt sheets.
You're mingling with all the marks.
You're the Lord of them.
You're the Lord of them.
Love 'em.
Exactly. You're feudal peasants out there.
That's right.
What kind of surprises do you think we might be in store for? Or what's one that you're like, oh God, if this happens tonight?
Climax.
Yeah,
City.
exactly.
Kleenex.
Well, I mean, it's interesting because you said surprises can steal the show, but this feels like one of the rare occasions where everything WWE is doing is so hot and running on all cylinders that I don't think any surprise is going to steal the show from what's in front of us. But I think it could add. It could be a little accoutrement.
Sure. Whoa.
Holy shit.
You understand?
I didn't, but like context clues made me say like, okay, like salt.
That's it.
Well, cherry
That's
on
it.
top.
Little cherry. Little cherry.
See
That's
that?
right.
Cole, you
That's
know
right.
I'm a big context clues guy.
Huge. That's
Yeah.
how you make your living.
Bingo. I don't know what a lot's going on, but I can kind of get the gist of it with how you're talking in this entire thing. Cole, when you hired Sam, you said this guy knows everything about everything?
Yeah, I mean, he's an entertainer. I mean, he's an
entertainer.
Yeah, he's just great at what he does.
Okay. Sam Roberts.
I appreciate that.
From the Michael Cole tree. What do you think about Michael Cole just getting embarrassed earlier?
Well, look, I mean, I think Michael Cole has gone out on a limb as of late. This new Michael Cole used to be very impartial.
Right?
Used to journalistic integrity used to be a key for you. And now it feels a lot more like you're getting very comfortable letting Dominic Mysterio know that you think he stinks. Drew McIntyre was
He's a hypocrite.
He's upset.
Whoa.
You keep saying it.
Scottish Warrior?
And he thinks that you have the influence, which both of you do as the voices over the
let's not talk about
WWE
influence.
universe, and
Who has what?
you're forwarding that story that Drew doesn't agree with. I think it takes a lot of chutzpah
Oh,
There you go.
to do what Michael Cole is doing.
That's why I
and the shit
hired
that
him,
he's
because
doing.
he says words I have no idea what he's talking about.
That's right.
Yeah, but context clues. Yeah.
Context.
Oxy.
Gut sack. I think.
Yeah.
Gut sack. You
Yeah.
gotta have a good gut sack.
You got to have good gut set.
Good gut
Heavy.
sack. That's kind of the king of it all. Speaking of kings, you're the king and the Lord.
Right.
We appreciate you. Where will we see you this weekend? What are you doing? Kickoff
I'll be
shows?
on the NXT Stand and Deliver Countdown.
Okay.
I'll be
where
hosting-
we started.
That's right. I'll be hosting The Bump on Monday from WWE World.
Wow.
Who knows? Maybe popping up. The Slammy Awards are coming back
Whoa.
on Sunday morning. Maybe a little part of that.
Whoa. Look at you, living dream, buddy.
It should be a lot of fun.
You've earned it.
Hey, man. I appreciate
I heard
it.
the show the other night was awesome.
It was so good, dude. So much fun.
Yeah, I hear we're moving tickets.
Love that.
Not Sam Wrestling's moving tickets.
Hey, man. We're secretly running a business on the side.
He's got 3 kids to feed.
Yeah.
Somehow.
Roman can't do it all.
Yeah. You've got to do something. Have an Incredible WrestleMania weekend.
Thank you
We
very
appreciate
much.
you.
I really
Thank you, Sam.
appreciate you
Ladies
guys.
and
Thank
gentlemen,
you
Lord of
guys.
the Mark, Sam.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lord. Thank you, my Lord.
Great watch.
Hey, Cole, great hire.
Roman bucket.
Thank you. Great hire, buddy.
Yeah.
Striking how much he looks like Bill.
Truly.
Yeah, especially when he shaved his head. Remember his hair? What his hair used to be.
Oh, yeah. Sideshow
Bring
Bob.
it back.
That was so dumb. There was no reason for you to do that. Look how good the shape of your head is. Okay, we won't say.
Sorry.
If you Googled what his old hair was, though, one last time, we'll bring it up.
Good.
Yeah.
They tweeted.
That's the last time. That was the last time.
Sorry, my Lord.
But what we were saying is, like, that bald head looks so much better than what he used to look like.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. It
Oh,
looked like
yeah.
a half sun on the top of his head.
I'm not bringing it up. I didn't bring it up. I did not.
I mean, when he looked like Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
He wishes.
Yeah, his hair, it was so terrible.
Oh,
there
my
it is.
There it is.
There it is. There.
We brought it up. That's the last time. That was
Big.
the last time.
One last time.
But Sam, when you look at that photo, like, what are you know?
Oh, Jesus.
Sam, it's right there.
So you didn't even have to shave it. You just stopped.
It's a little
gluing your
Dennis
pubes.
Miller-like, a bit.
Crested a clown a little bit.
It's when he was
So much
squire
better.
of the Marks, not Lord. So
I mean, look how much better you look. Look how much better you look. You knew that was there the whole time, too, because look, you can definitely see your entire bald head underneath that hair.
And Frodo-like.
He was the town clown at the time.
He was, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Truly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we're saying.
Look at your come up.
Good for you.
It's a big blow up.
Ladies and gentlemen, a guy who could be like, if he was to dress up,
Is that when I forced
could
you to
be
go
a-
out and buy a suit?
he could be a He could be part of a motorcycle gang now.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Hell's Angels.
He could be a part of, you put on a vest and do the whole thing, and people would be like, "Oh, that guy put a fake tattoo on the head or whatever." And look at what you used to look like.
You could fight in the.
Yeah, but this is a come up. This
Yeah,
is good. This
exactly.
is WWE.
Yeah, that's right.
This is a story.
That's what you could be.
This is a climax.
Yeah.
Way to go. We acknowledge your climax. Acknowledge your climax. This guy's at his peak.
He is. He is now the final boss.
That's WrestleMania head. That's like
It is.
the grandest.
Yeah, the final mark, if you will.
It's time for us to get out of here. Two guys have been hanging out backstage that, you know, I think our fans love. And we appreciate the hell out of them. Absolute legends.
Yeah. Legends.
Cannot wait for WrestleMania. I feel like they're shoot marks, though.
Oh, they are.
Oh, yeah.
Full on shoot marks. Ladies and gentlemen, AJ Hawk and Darius Butler. AJ.
What's up, brother?
Yes, Cole needs that seat at the end, brother.
You turned
My man, at the end, at the end. Right over there. Right over there at the end.
Yeah, I'll slide
Perfecto. Cole will do it. You see, this is why. Too many people at a mic. This looks like a NFL kickoff show in like a year and a half from now.
Super Bowl election coverage too.
Yeah, this is what it looks like. So obviously, we had the great Michael Cole from the WWE guest hosting all day. Hey, Cole, you killed it today, buddy.
Thank you. Thank you guys for having me. Seriously, it's going to be a great weekend, a fun weekend. I want to thank all the fans who showed up for this show today. Really, thank you guys for coming to Philadelphia and be a part of all this.
That's not how you say Philadelphia, but I do appreciate that you put a Dow in the middle of that thing. Boys, this is multiple WrestleMania weekends now. How pumped are you that Mommy came by, AJ? I know you're a massive fan. I know D-Butch, you got to see everybody in the back. How do we feel about Mania weekend? And are you on Cody Rhodes' side or are you on Roman Reigns' side going into the weekend?
Well, first off, that's a tough choice, but you know I'm a Roman Reigns guy. Hell yeah, I'm with you guys. Hell yeah.
Hey, we're picking. What we're doing right now is picking matches.
Yeah.
Don't pick that one yet.
I will not pick that yet.
All right, here we go. Let's make some picks.
All right.
All right, let's make some picks. We will have a tally on Monday's show live from here on who did how what.
Okay.
On Saturday, we got Rey Mysterio and Dragon Lee taking on Santos Escobar and that piece of trash, Dom Mysterio. We'll start with AJ Hawk. AJ, who do you have?
Give me Dom Mysterio. I was just talking to Sam Roberts earlier about him. That's right.
Darius, your thoughts?
Right there with him.
Oh,
Dirty Dom.
Yep.
Oh my.
Yep.
Why do you like Dirty Dom? Because the way Ria.
I like the villains. I always like the villains.
Amen.
For the most part.
Not all villains are good though.
Not all of them, but I like
None of them,
Dirty
really.
Dom.
Well, there's some.
You're a villain.
He's got
So like
mom.
actually, there's been a lot of heels that have actually become baby faces because they're so light and they're actually good guys.
Logan Paul.
Is becoming a baby face right in front of our eyes. Tone Diggs, who do you got?
I'll take the father who's actually done something in the ring.
That's what I'm talking about.
Wow.
That's what we're talking about. Ty Schmidt as Michael Cole.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to take Rey Mysterio. Dom came from Rey's nutsack, so he knows all the tricks that Dom may be trying to employ. Give me Rey.
Okay, I like that. That's probably very accurate as well. Boston Connor, your thoughts?
I'm picking Dom because he came from Ray's nutsack. He knows the ins and outs of it. He might know a little weakness that he has, so I got Dom.
Let's go to Michael Cole, a man who's been here for 27 years.
Dominic gets another WrestleMania match because of his dad. He hasn't earned anything yet, so Ray's going to spank him again and win the match.
Wow.
Nepotism works.
Okay.
Look at that. He didn't
Lot of
pull.
business.
He didn't pull the I can't pick because I'm calling it.
Let's say, yeah, I like what you did. Kirk Herbstreit can maybe take a little lesson or two from this.
Amen.
Let's go to a brotherly battle, a sibling rivalry, a battle between Yeet and No Yeet, a battle between Bloodline and former member, a battle of blood, a battle of love, a battle of dream as children as they were hanging out in Rikishi's living room. AJ Hawk, do you have Jey Uso and Yeet beating Jimmy Uso and No Yeet, or are you No Yeet over Yeet?
I am going yeet all day long because I know you can't help but yeet all over yourself when he comes out. So yes, give me Jey Uso.
You know where I yeet from?
Where?
From the window to the
wall.
I yeet all over it.
I know. I watch it. I watch it happen every Monday night.
It's hard not
Monday night on TV. Everybody.
Yeah, all right. The way you're saying stuff's interesting. Darius, your thoughts
We
here?
are in Philadelphia too, so I'm gonna go with
What's that mean?
I'm gonna go with Jey. I'm gonna go with Jey Uso as well. I've been in the building a couple times, and he is over. So yeah, I'm gonna go there too.
Okay, Jealous Jim or Jay, do you have Tone Diggs?
Mr. Yeet, please.
Okay, Jey Uso, here we go.
I will also yeet.
Oh my God, this is a clean sweep of the Yeets?
Absolutely not. No yeet.
Oh.
Come on. What are we talking about here, gentlemen? Bloodline, baby.
Okay, Michael Cole, as Connor is keeping score.
I
Yes,
agree.
thank you.
I do have the tally.
I
Thank you
agree
for
with
doing that.
Connor. No yeet.
Boom.
Because of the bloodline being around all weekend long.
Okay.
Okay, let's go to a Women's World Championship. Ria Ripley was just on the program, and Mommy was awesome.
Yep.
She's taking on the man, Becky Lynch. Do you like Mommy or do you like the man, AJ Hawk?
This is pretty easy for me. Give me Mommy all day long. Becky Lynch, love her, great book. Unbelievable wrestler, unbelievable person. But Mommy is truly over. We
Darius, your thoughts?
I mean, this is a no-brainer. Mommy, you kidding me? Yeah.
Okay, Tom.
Yeah, I mean, this one could last 10 seconds if Rhea wanted to. Mommy.
All right, Ty.
Give me the man.
Oh!
Give me the man. Wow. I loved Mommy. I fucking love Becky Lynch. Give me the man.
Where's the man from?
Ireland.
You don't mess with the island, baby. I'm going with the man. Big time Bex all day.
Wow. Becky biceps. Becky
Bingo.
2 belts. Big time Bex. The man. Becky Lynch. Michael Cole as the
Rhea.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep, there we
You're
go.
smart.
Quick.
There we go.
Okay, let's move to Sunday, shall we? There is a heavyweight championship being battled for that is not really being chatted about enough in Drew McIntyre's eyes. He has been doing everything like rubbing in CM Punk's face that he got hurt.
Yeah.
Doing funerals and stuff, reading obituaries. But he's telling Seth freaking Rollins he's not focused enough on their match for the World Heavyweight Championship. Seth freaking Rollins, Drew McIntyre, AJ Hawk, who walks out of Sunday the heavyweight champion.
I'm going to have to go with maybe the undersized guy in this match. Give me Seth freaking Rollins.
Undersized.
A little bit undersized. Still both equally jocked. But Seth freaking Rollins all day.
Darius?
I go Drew McIntyre with this one.
How come?
I like that the little thing he did with the casket. That was sweet.
He wrote it out of
That was
the...
yeah.
That was
The eulogy.
You saw the eulogy. There it is. I said obituary.
Yeah,
it was all dead things.
that would've
Yeah,
messed
that's
me up.
on me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You get an idea.
That's on me. And as Cole was saying it during the show, I almost dropped like obituary. It was, no, you, okay, got it.
You got it.
That's why we need to keep our mouth shut. I like that segment alone.
That by itself. Boom.
Put the title on this guy. Tone Diggs, your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm worried that Seth's going to get his ass beat on Saturday and just not going to be himself on Sunday. So give me the Scottish psychopath.
Whoa, Warrior.
The Scottish Warrior.
Quite cerebral.
He's probably a psychopath too.
He actually thinks he's the savior of WrestleMania. So, yeah, probably a little bit of a psycho to think that. Ty Schmidt, who do you like?
Seth freaking Rollins is from Iowa. He's an Iowan. But
we're in Philadelphia.
Well, I'm just saying, I put on for guys from Iowa.
He's from Iowa.
I understand we're in fucking Philadelphia.
Asshole.
Okay?
So dumb.
Jesus fucking Christ, I understand that. But I'm heated, all right?
Hold
Jesus
on.
Christ. Yeah, I'm trying to make a pick here. This guy's trying to get me off route. Now, having said that, I like the Scottish Warrior by way of not one, not two, but 3 Claymore kicks.
What? Wow.
3? Yeah, 3 Claymore kicks.
He's going to count down to each one.
He is.
3 countdowns.
Yep.
3 Claymore kicks.
And that's all she wrote. Love you. I still love you, Seth.
Went against his home state.
Yeah, he did.
Cole. He's from Iowa.
Got it.
Yeah. Follow the program. Jesus Christ. Connor, how do you feel about Ty turning on his Iowa win, and also, do you agree with it?
To be honest, I don't love that, especially going into an Iowa women's Final Four game. To be completely honest,
taking out the L there.
With that being
I've seen
said,
him post anything about it, so I think we're okay.
Okay, all right, just making sure. With that being said, I mean, my WWE character is inspired in part by Seth freaking Rollins. You know, I believe that he eats all 3 of those Claymore kicks, and then he comes off and he puts his foot on the back of McIntyre's head and possibly squeezes his brains out of his ears in a vicious victory for Seth freaking Rollins.
Okay, he remains the champion. That's what they're fighting for in front of you. Who do you like, Cole?
I abstain.
Whoa, what?
Why?
Because
this guy
don't be a dork.
No, because it all depends upon what happens Saturday night.
That's what I said.
What happens if Seth and Cody win?
I don't know.
Seth has all this momentum going into Sunday. What happens if Seth and Cody lose? Seth probably going to lose the match. It all happens. It all hinges on Saturday night.
Oh, well, don't watch on Sunday then.
No,
we know what's going to happen.
No.
Oh, yeah, we know what's going to happen on Saturday. They never right.
Because
good job, waiter.
Thank you, Cole.
Because
broadcast
because you guys are dummies to bet on that match.
Oh. Dummy. That's harsh.
You're a
dummy.
It would be like betting on the final game of the NCAA basketball championship before the Final Four is played.
I'm going to do that.
Already did. That happened. Already did.
Yeah, there's a lot of futures bets. A lot of futures bets.
Plus
around
2000 NC State.
Let's stay on Sunday.
Bad bet.
This one has resulted with somebody going to jail. Okay? Yeah. Somebody went to jail. With everybody saying, he takes on AJ Styles. And this one has gotten ugly. This one's gotten ugly personal. Showing up at houses. Going to jail. LA Knight, AJ Styles, AJ Hawk. Who do you like?
Well, Pat, I've been on a guy named LA Knight's side for a long time. I think you know. I think the panel knows. All of you guys know. But give me LA Knight. I cannot wait. He is going to be on fire when this happens.
Yeah. AJ.
Yeah.
You say that because NXT.
Yeah.
So, now, he'd been wrestling a long time before that. I guess we missed it because we don't pay attention enough to everything. But whenever I did my NXT run down there, literally the next premium live event takeover, was when LA Knight debuted. He cut this promo in the commentary, and it was like, this guy, we like this guy. And then I see his ass jump to the top rope. And then everything, it's like, I love LA Knight.
Shocked.
Long
Everything
time.
he's doing. That guy can talk.
How about when he was a model manager?
Yeah.
That was pretty amazing. That was a great run he had. It was a good program.
He's found himself, it feels like. Darius, how do you feel?
Yeah, me and AJ were backstage talking about NXT days. So, yeah, I'm going to stay there as well with the
Tone, LA Knight, or AJ Styles?
Does AJ Styles have that stupid hair and stupid gloves?
No, it's good hair. Good hair. Gloves are cool.
Give me LA Knight, okay?
You don't like the gloves?
No.
Come on.
Never know when a football's coming.
True, but
good point.
Always ready.
It's funny you mentioned that because I was actually telling you guys I've never liked AJ Styles. Can't stand him. Don't know why. I
hope he beats your ass.
You know what? Maybe because I think this should be a loser leaves town match just for him. So if LA Knight loses, hey, that's all right. He'll continue it. You know, whatever new program he's got. If AJ Styles loses, I never want to see him again.
What's this? This seems a little bit.
Give me LA Knight. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I like that.
I don't know why I can't stand him. I just can't.
Let's say AJ Styles has obviously been around a long time.
Yeah.
Got a lot of work documented.
Sure.
We've seen him flying around for a long time. That springboard elbow I've seen in like 5 different promotions, and it's hit perfect every single time.
Yeah.
So I understand you might be a little peeved off by AJ Styles, but that man's been dominant in the ring for a long time. Connor, do you like him or do you like LA Knight?
I mean, you said he's a high flyer, but I don't think people realize how much of a technician AJ Styles is. Like, sure, LA Knight, he's got the and that's awesome, even though a lot of people would argue he just stole that from Stone Cold. But again, although that is great.
Our show is stolen from everybody.
Absolutely. No doubt about that whatsoever. And if our show was wrestling AJ Styles would probably take it home. So I'm going with the phenomenal one. I have to. I feel it's the right pick in this situation, even though my heart is with LA Knight.
You're an idiot.
I'm taking it. I'm sorry. I heard what you said, brother, and I accepted the mana that you said it with, but I take that mana and I send it to AJ Styles because I think he wins.
That's very nice of you, Connor. I think AJ Styles' family would be happy. Remember, LA Knight showed up unannounced, trespassed on his property, attacked him.
That's too bad.
Bad mana.
Got arrested. That's bad mana. Bad mana. He was with his family. He was with his family. He was with his family.
They got in a fight earlier today.
Watch it. Whoa, don't be quoting The Rock.
They were in a fight earlier today here at the media.
We have footage of that, actually.
Oh, no.
Walks up. What?
Earlier today.
What was that? Oh, you want to headlock him?
Who's on top?
Broke a chair?
Why think
Where's
LA
the
Knight?
security?
Why'd LA Knight do it that way?
This is serious.
Someone's got to break it up.
Guillotine. AJ Styles, low man wins. Got leverage. Jeans seem to be a little bit tight, but they're mobile. He's got him up against the wall. He's pinning him. Ground control here.
Headlock. Go headlock.
LA Knight doing anything to survive as he's up against Cage. Cameras are
filming.
rolling everywhere.
Oh!
AJ Styles picks up LA Knight and dumps the man. He's got rear control here. People look on with a sense of what the fuck is this going on?
Is no one going to break this up?
Oh, he's got the guillotine.
Oh, no.
He's got the guillotine in. Is LA Knight end this thing with a choke? No, come on. He's not. He's nowhere deep
There
enough.
it is.
Yes.
Pat, you know the bottom of those boots are very slippery, too.
Looks like they're at a point in time where they're maybe a little bit more exhausted than they thought they would be.
Maybe confused a little bit.
Thought this was maybe going to be broken up by now.
Yeah. Quick breather.
Yeah,
Are people just letting us fight till death right now, or what?
Doing, man?
What is going on here? This was a media. He throws him off the wall.
There it is.
Oh no, another scoop.
Oh, shit.
It was worth the wait. It was worth the wait. A lot of people watching, not a lot of people breaking it up at this press event.
Yeah.
Why would you? These two hate each other.
Carpet does
I'm
not
gonna change
budge.
my pick.
Here we go.
What?
I'm going with AJ Styles. I did
Boom.
not know he had that in his game.
Boom.
I am all the way back in on AJ Styles. That was awesome.
I will say, out of that whole thing, LA Knight seems to walk up on AJ Styles. AJ Styles had no idea that was coming today. He was just trying to do a little press,
Yeah, exactly.
a little talk. He was not
Enjoy it.
prepared. He might have been in like a clear mind, still routine thing. All of a sudden, he gets attacked with a standing headlock. It was a standing headlock. And then he says, get out of here.
Yeah,
Dumps
see
him.
ya.
AJ Styles ready. All
right.
Oh, he made him bleed his own blood.
Oh, no. Nobody makes AJ Styles bleed his own.
Oh, see that?
What is?
I'm gonna fuck you up.
Is that what he said?
Yeah.
Oh, he's
Jacked right now.
He's incredibly jacked.
Might change my picks.
Boom.
Jesus.
Boom. So you ride with the Styles, baby.
Does AJ always look like that?
Yeah.
Might have been what caused the earthquake.
AJ Styles is awesome.
Truly,
That
T-Bud.
might have been the
And it
earthquake.
got to the bottom of it.
That one where he did the boom. Cole, what do you thought? Yeah, I don't think you gave a pick.
AJ Styles.
This is going to be very biased to you when we're calling these matches.
Yeah.
Biggest night of LA Knight's career, by the way. Biggest match of his career.
Okay.
AJ has the experience.
He had the Slim Jim thing that happened. That was a big night.
Again, biggest match of his career at WrestleMania.
Well, it's WrestleMania, obviously. Ladies and gentlemen, this is it now. We'll do Saturday's match first because that'll be an indicator for the next match. Give both answers at the same damn time. At the same damn time. At the same damn time. AJ, who wins Saturday? Rock and Roman. Verse Seth freaking Rollins in the American Nightmare, Cody Rhodes in the biggest tag team match of all time. And then what happens on Sunday between Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns?
Pat, I think this is an easy one for me. I know Cody was out here. Very impressive. Did a great job. But give me Rock and Roman all day long. We know that.
Okay, that's Saturday. That's Saturday. Okay, here we go.
Sunday. I'm staying on the same path. I'm not going anywhere. We're going to carry that momentum into Sunday night. I mean, from Saturday
And
until
Bloodline
Sunday.
rules.
Bloodline rules. Here we go.
Roman
We
Reigns.
take the weekend.
Okay, Bloodline takes the weekend, says AJ Hawk. Darius J. Butler, your thoughts?
Same, right there with. And Cody was impressive. Almost won me over, but I'm not gonna pull a tone move. I'm not gonna do that. Bloodline, Roman and Roman.
That's what I'm talking about. I like to see the ones that Scott. Tone Diggs, your thoughts?
Night one, Roman and Rock will win. Okay.
Okay.
Night two, Cody Rhodes will win.
Really? How? That'd be impossible.
Will it?
Bloodline rules?
We'll see. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Bloodline rules, brother.
Cody wins with Bloodline rules?
Listen, I've seen Cody's blood. Okay.
A lot of it.
And that blood runs. These colors don't. Cody Rhodes, America, baby.
Yeah.
What's that?
You heard.
Yeah. Those colors don't run, brother.
America, baby. I think that's what he said.
America.
Yeah.
I don't think I fully comprehend it.
I think it's the red, white, and blue.
Yeah.
On his.
His tattoo.
His tat. Yeah, that's what he's talking about.
Outfit.
Outfit.
Sure.
He's awesome. He was awesome up here.
He was.
I also didn't know his neck was as big as it was.
Yeah.
He's a bulldog.
Yeah, he is.
He is built like a.
You know he's a 2-time state champion wrestler?
Of course I knew that.
Yeah.
Ty, your thoughts?
Bloodline rules, and then on Sunday night.
And still, you're saying.
Yeah, I mean that's no brainer, no question.
Connor, you agree?
Funny enough, I actually don't.
Whoa! What?
I think, and I don't know why, but what's on the line on Saturday? Is there a championship on the line?
Yeah, kind of.
In a way, rules are on the line. We're talking about the tribal chief. I mean, he cares about hardware. He cares about championships. Yep. So Saturday, sure, he's wrestling for bloodline rules on Sunday, but at the end, does that matter to the tribal chief? I truly don't think it does. So I think the tribal chiefs save some in the tank on Saturday night. I think Seth and Cody, they get it done on Saturday.
What about the final boss? Not factoring him in?
Well, I watched Cody Rhodes run out and give it to the final boss on Monday night.
How'd that end?
It ended poorly for him, but was that legal? Was that sanctioned? Would that be allowed on Saturday? I don't think so.
I don't know who's reffing. Maybe it's
perhaps there's a little distraction.
Eddie Munster.
Munster would be a great one for it. I mean, there's a bunch. There's 25 too many refs, but still, I believe that with the victory on Saturday between Seth and Cody and Roman and the final boss, I think they get it done, and then on Sunday night, our tribal chief, as he always does, he retains. One-on-one, no bloodline rules.
No gimmicks, no bullshit.
No bullshit. Everyone's thinking, hey, Cody's got the momentum going in. Tribal chief doesn't need no momentum, folks. He's the GOAT. He doesn't need anything but himself.
He is momentum.
He brings the momentum.
He's momentum reigns.
Boom. And that's why I think, although he loses on Saturday, he doesn't lose anything because on Sunday he retains.
Michael Cole, how do you feel about that?
I do not see in any world how The Rock is going to lose his return to WrestleMania. However, with that being said,
What was that about, the way he said that?
I think Cody Rhodes is going to pull it off on Sunday night, despite the fact it's going to be bloodline rules.
Okay.
We're on the same side.
I will remain non-biased. I just want to call it as I see it.
Yeah, man. Smart.
We're making it.
Hey, respect to you, brother.
Thank you. And now for the entire WrestleMania, I will have Michael Cole's selections.
Yep.
While the match is being called.
Right here.
So it's on notes.
Yeah, I got him right here.
Thank you to Undertaker.
Yeah, anytime.
Boys, great day. In the back, way to figure things out.
Good work, boys.
Good work, boys.
Atta baby! Zeno Stone Cold Steve Rolston.
Wade!
Good work, everybody back there. We appreciate you. To the camera people, to the union folks that got the speakers figured out by adding another speaker. Hey,
Huge.
thank you. That was a big deal.
Yeah.
That was a big deal. And to the people that hung out with us today, thank you so much. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now it begins. Okay, the kickoff to WrestleMania is at 5 p.m. Eastern Time, which is just an hour and 50 minutes from right now. Me and Michael Cole amongst the cast and panel of others, including CM Punk. CM
Punk. CM Punk.
Yeah. CM Punk. 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 That name might be the most chanted name in the history of arenas.
Yeah. Yes.
He'll be there with us kicking off WrestleMania weekend. We're so incredibly lucky to be here. Can't thank you all enough. Boys, you're the best. Absolute best, boys. AJ, can't wait for another Mania with you. D-Butch, we're back here on Monday. This should be a good time. All right?
Hell yeah.
Now, enjoy the hell out of the Final Fours.
Thank you, guys.
Enjoy the hell out of WrestleMania. Michael Cole, you crushed it today.
Thank
pal.
you, guys. Thanks
we
for
love you,
having
Cole.
me here.
Love you, Cole.
You gone?
Shut up.
Huskies.
We'll have a lot to talk about on Monday, including what takes place in this beautiful city of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania over the next few days. We're lucky to be here. We're thankful to be here. You all are the best because you allow us to do this for a living. It's the dumbest shit of all time. Be a friend, tell a friend something nice. It might change their life. We're in this thing together. Team on me. Team on three. 1, 2, 3. Goodbye.